Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody doing today? My name is Andrea, and this is Geeky Girls Journal. Welcome in, welcome in. If you are new here, make sure you share this out with friends and family. We want them all here. And make sure that you subscribe to this channel so you can become a part of the Geeky Girls Journal family. We would love to have you here, and then you'll be considered a dreamer. So make sure you come on in, join in, bring a snack if you want to, kick back, relax, and enjoy this live stream. Those of you who are already family members, you already know what to do. So I'm going to just go ahead and get started in a second. I'll give it about 30 seconds and then we'll jump right into this. In the meantime, let me switch a couple things over, invite a couple friends. If you are already here, thank you for coming in. I see you. I want to see if my chat is working today because it was not working yesterday. Yes, it is. Great. That's good news. So I'm glad to see that it's working. It is Friday. It's Friday, you all. So glad that it's Friday. And I want to see if my friends on Instagram are able to get in, because this stream is supposed to also be going live through Instagram. So hopefully it's working. If not, then I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and get started though. Let me take this off and change a couple things around, and we're going to be right back in. Give me 1 second. Just here. And then, okay. All right. So, if you're here, let's start with this. Drop in here. Where are you from? Let's start right there. Where are you from? If you're in the house, just let me know what state you're from. You don't have to let me know the city, anything like that. I just like to know where you all are around the world in the United States of America. John Paul, good morning. I see you. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Today is a great day. It's Friday. And like my daddy used to say, it's a good day to have a good day, John Paul. John Paul, let me know if you want to, what state you're from, just so that, I don't know, we can connect. Canada. Yay, Canada's in the house. Woo, Canada. Canada. No. Yes, I'm from the United States. So United States, look, America. So John Paul, you're the first in, I think. Well, you're the first one that's showing up on chat. So today's conversation is going to be pretty good. Just give me a second. And I want to do this. I want to always make sure that I do this so I don't forget to do it. And then we're getting right into the topic, John Paul. So bear with me. And anybody else that comes in. So these are books that we created initially, co-created by my husband and I for our daughters, but we decided that we wanted to release them into the public because we had such good we had some good feedback from these books. So anybody who wants to increase their kids' vocabulary, this has high level vocabulary and the definitions. There are lessons, a lot of lessons that the kids don't see coming, but they're there. And if they read them, they're going to learn a lot. And it may start conversations in your household that you want to have. So those are these books. The main character in this book, her name is Dreamer. Hence the name of this, the names of you all in this community. And she is very intelligent, very sarcastic, and she dances to the beat of her own music. So your children can learn a lot from Dreamer, but just consider her the best friend, like the girl next door, because this is written in a diary format. So kind of think Diary of a Wimpy Kid mixed with Dork Diary type thing. And it's very entertaining. So your kids will learn a lot as they read. They will be entertained. So don't worry about that. So what you have to do to purchase these two books is go to geekygirlsjournal.com. And I will put that in the chat because I'm not sure if Nightbot is on duty or not. I haven't seen them. So if you would like to purchase these books, they are on sale. Go to geekygirlsjournal.com. All right. So today the conversation is, and I forgot to tell you, if you have any questions whatsoever about the books, just comment and let me know and I'll answer your questions. Okay. Anybody else out there? Anybody out there ready? So today's topic is this time it's personal. This time is personal. Don't quit. This time is personal. And I thought about this because sometimes we just have to make that thing personal. We have whatever it is that we decided to do or whatever it is that we decide to do in our life, we have to make it personal. What is it that you really, really want to do? What is it that your heart desires? What is it that you desire to do? And when I say make it personal, you have to want that for yourself. You cannot depend and rely on somebody else to move you forward in that situation. You have to be the catalyst to say, okay, I'm going to do this. This is what I see. This is what I'm projecting ahead. I like to have this done, and I am going to strive and I'm going to try my very best to move toward that goal, and I will not stop until I complete that task. Hey, GA girl, how you doing? I see you. I see you. Thank you for coming in. So yeah, John Paul and GA girl. Yes. So that's what we're talking about today. And if at any point you want to chime in, you make sure you do it over here. Wait, over there in the comment section, and I'll be looking for your comments. I am going to try my best to stay on task with the comments today, you all. So if you see me looking back and forth, that's why I'm looking. I'm looking at the comments. And Nightbot is saying, don't forget to hit that like button. You also don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to share us out, because it's going to help this channel to grow. And I see official Jamia is in the house. Yay! Hey, Jamia. She is in the bushes looking and listening. All right. And you hanging in there. Good for you. That's important. Keep on hanging on in there, GA girl. I know you per the previous live, we were talking about parenting and, trying to let go of those children that we had and stuff like that. So, it's all a journey. It's all a journey. And we just have to take it in stride. That's what it is. We have to take it in stride. We have to just kind of go along with the flow of things. And life is not easy all the time. We have some moments when things seem to go real smoothly. Then we have those other times when things just seem like it's just so chaotic and you're trying to grasp it and grip a hold of things. And you're like, okay, I thought I was going in this direction, but I might have to pivot and go another direction. And that is okay. It's all right to do that. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That's life. That's life. And I would like to say, just continue to grow. Like, continue to grow. Always try to learn new things. Always try to do something different. Be explorative. And if there's something that you say, hey, I would like to do that, but I'm not sure, it may be a little too hard for me, just try it out. But I don't think you're failing. You're failing if you don't try it. If it's something that you truly desire to do it. What is holding you back? Just get in there. Think about the steps you need to take to make it happen, and you do it. Do it. Let's see. I saw something pop up. Hey, Miss Betty, how you doing today? I see you. I'm out and around. I'll be home before you off, baby girl. I know you will. Okay, well, you in and out. Well, I'll be looking for you once you are able to come back in and chime in and chat. And also, with this particular conversation today, if there's anybody that wants to join me on the panel, we can do that today. Yeah, if you want to join me on the panel, just let me know, because this is one of those topics where you can chime in. But let me add this disclaimer. The people that I know, if I've seen you before on YouTube, or anybody that may be on Instagram, I don't know if it connected properly, then if I see your face and I recognize your face and your channel, then you may come onto the panel. If I've never seen you, chances are that's not going to happen. I'm going to tell you, more than likely it's not going to happen. If I don't see you in the camera, and you may just be sitting back there in the background, I'm not opening the door if I've never seen you, I've never had any interactions with you. Okay, so just want to make sure that's clear, because there's a lot of strange things happening. I don't want to be a part of it. So, GA girl, I know you. If you'd like to come up, feel free to do that. Miss Betty, Jamia, and anybody else I see that comes into this chat, just we'll see how it works. I'll just say that, and then I'll drop it. But so anyway, we'll get started. So this time is personal. I want you all to think about that statement. If you make something personal for you, oftentimes it becomes a mission that you are full speed ahead. Okay, at least for me. If it's something that I really, really want to do, I am going to make provisions and I'm going to make a way to get that thing done. Um, I'll give you an example. A couple days ago, I told you all in the community that I would do one burpee, and one plank, even though I had not done burpees and planks for at least a year or more. We're just going to say at least a year or more. It's probably been more than that. So I made a decision. I said, hey, I have to start somewhere. So this was my starting point. I'm going to start with one burpee and I'm going to do one plank. And I said my one plank was going to be 40 seconds. So I did the plank, and it's kind of, I don't know. I set myself up because I waited until the last minute to do the burpee and to do the plank. Um, I'm in the funk right now, so I'm going back to bed. See you later. Oh, Jamia, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better. I hope you feel better. Um, Sometimes we have days like that too. So, just like Jamie said, she's letting everybody know she's not in the best mood right now. And when I get like that, if I'm not in the best mood, I will do the same thing. I would exit scene, and maybe if you take a nap, you'll feel a little bit better. Take a nap or do whatever you have to do. You know your body and what you have to do. So, all the best to you, Jamie. Thank you for coming in and trying. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. So, what was I saying? Yeah, a lot of times when it's something that you really want to do, you will get it done. You will find a way. So I was saying with the burpees and the plank, I said I would do one. And because I told you all, you're not in my house, so you really didn't know if I did the burpee or the plank, but I knew that I told you I was going to do a burpee and a plank. So I had taken this long walk with my younger daughters and my husband, and we were just walking, and I came back and I was like, oh, I gotta cook. So then I still had to cook dinner. And after I did that and ate, and I was like, oh, I probably should have done the burpee and the plank before that happened because I had pasta and it was heavy. But then I said, you know what? I have to do it. I made a commitment. I'm going to stick to it and I'm going to do it because once I say I'm going to do something, I have to do it. So I was trying that burpee, you all. The burpee, oh my goodness. And I had my younger daughter, not my youngest, my fourth. She was next to me to hold me accountable to make sure I was doing it. And she's the type of child that's going to make sure you do it. So I was standing there and I did the burpee and I tried to do it with the push up. The next time I will probably modify it. No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet. I might modify it. I might not because I need to challenge myself to do it. And also the plank. So the plank, I said I would do 40 seconds. I did it the 40 seconds. Initially, I set the timer for 30, just so that mentally I can say, okay, if I can do it 30, I can do it another 10 seconds. So I did it the 30 seconds. And then my daughter, she counted the next 10. And I went over a little bit, the 40 seconds a little bit, because I wanted to make sure that I did the 40 seconds at least. But the point of this conversation is I said it was time. Enough is enough. If I want to have the type of body that I want to have, what I imagine, then there are certain things that need to be done in order to reach that goal. So my goal is my days of having a six pack are probably behind me, but I can come close. Maybe not a six pack, maybe not a four pack. Maybe I can do it too, or maybe I can just have it nice and flat. Now, I've had many children, so it may not also, I'm not sure. It may or may not work where I may have the two pack may not be possible. The flat, extremely flat stomach may not be possible, but I know that I'm going to try my best to come as close as I can to it, and I'm going to reach the goal that I set for myself. And as long as I am healthy and as long as my shirts fit the way that I want them to fit, I'm going to be a happy person. So that's my goal. It's not a lot there right now, but I just want to be really, really toned, and I just want to be in great shape. So in order to do that, I'm going to have to do some things that make me uncomfortable. I'm going to have to do some burpees. That's a full body workout. I may have to do more sit-ups. I definitely need to do push-ups because my upper body strength is not where I want it to be. So I might have to do some pull-ups. I may have to do several different things to condition and to strengthen. But I have to do those things in order to reach the goal that I'm trying to attain. So that's just like you. You may be trying to do something else. You may not be trying to, be as fit as you can be. You may be trying to do something different, but you have to take small steps in order to get to that goal, in order to get to the finish line. And you have to determine what works best for you. You have to determine what works best for you. So, oh, thank you. So sometimes you might have to say, okay, I'm not going to eat all those fries. Maybe I'll have a couple fries, or I'm not going to get that ice cream sundae that I really want, because you have a specific goal to meet. And only you can do that. That's why I said this time it's personal. You have to want it. You have to want it. It can't be something that your best friend desires for you. It's something that you have to want to do. What do you want to change about this thing? What do you want to, how do you want to change your way of living? How do you want to, okay, I got a good one. Do you want to increase your vocabulary? So if you want to increase your vocabulary, how could you do that? Look at words and then look at the definitions. Start using those vocabulary words in your regular conversations. If you want to increase your vocabulary, become more fluent, read more books. And then that way, when you see these words that you've never seen before in books, you will increase your vocabulary, because now you are looking at those specific words, you're incorporating them in your conversation, and you'll remember them when you see them in different places. So that's the other thing. Okay, so now this time is personal. Don't quit. You owe it to yourself. You owe it to yourself to be all that you can be. You owe it to yourself. Only you can make those changes that need to be made. Whatever it is that you need to do, you got to do it. Do you need to separate yourself from individuals that have negative mindsets? Do you need to surround yourself with people that are moving in the direction that you would like to go, moving forward? Do you need to, there's so many different things we can point out with that. So many different things. So I'll just stop with those examples. Now, the other thing you have to do is show up for yourself. Show up for you. If this is something that you want to accomplish, okay, I'm sorry, I had to see if I was still live. Okay, I am still live. If you really want to accomplish this particular goal, you have to show up for yourself. Think about it. If you have a best friend and they ask you to do something, and sometimes you may feel like doing it, sometimes you might not. But because this is your friend and because you really want them to succeed and you want to support them, you're going to show up for them. So think about it in that way. If you can show up for your best friend and you want them to be successful and you want them to thrive and all those great things, you also should apply that to your own life. You should also apply that to your own life. Show up for yourself. Show up for yourself. Okay, is everybody? It's so quiet. I'm trying to keep on going. All right, go after it. Go after whatever that goal is that you would like to attain. What is it that you want to change? What is it that you are looking forward to accomplish? If it is writing a book, if you've been telling yourself for years that you want to write a book, do it. Go after it. Just go after it. Because where your eyes go is where your attention is. So I heard it this way: your attention goes where your eyes go. Your attention goes where your eyes go. So for me, that means if you're looking in this direction and you have your mind set on doing this particular thing, then you're going to have tunnel vision. A lot of times you're going to have tunnel vision and you'll see nothing but that. And if you are focused and if you are honing in on that particular goal, then you're going to focus. All your focus is going to be there. Your energy is going to go in that direction. You are going to figure out a way to get the thing done. So make it personal. Do not quit. Do not quit. Focus. Keep your attention on that specific thing. Hey, Tracy, how you doing? I see you. How is it in Vegas today? Is it too hot? I see you. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. So yeah, focus. Keep your focus. Don't look at what's behind you. You can reflect. You can be reflective sometimes, but don't worry about those things that happen behind you. You look forward. What is happening now? What's happening in your present time? What can you do to become the best person that you can be? What are the steps that you need to take? Okay. So, one thing you can do is to focus on the things that you do well. What is something that you do well? What is something that you really love? What's something that you're passionate about that excites you every time you talk about it? What's something that excites you and makes you want to do more of that thing? And I was reading somewhere, I think it was, I believe it was Jordan Peterson, maybe, that was talking about you do the things well that you like to do. And I can agree with that, because if there's something that you really really love to do and that you like to do, you're going to focus on that. You're going to put lots of energy into accomplishing those goals. You are going to do what needs to be done in order to be successful. If it's something that you don't really like to do, most of the time you find that you're just bored with that particular thing. You don't want to read about it because you're bored and it does not excite you. You don't want to talk about it because it's boring and it doesn't excite you. But those things that excite you, you will talk about it. You'll find yourself in conversations with others and that particular thing will come up. Or you're excited about it when you talk. You're passionate. People can see that, my nose is itching. People can see that you're very dedicated to that particular thing. So find something to do that you do well and that you like to do, right? Some of you are really artsy. Some of you are great writers. Some of you paint. Some of you, that I can go so many different directions with this. Some of you, you do what you do well, right? And if I go, I would list so many different careers, and I don't think we need to do that today. So do focus on something that you do well. And I would also say try to make sure that it's something that you love to do. So focus on something that you do well and something that you love to do. And I think that intersection is unbeatable, because now you got the whole package. You love to do it and you do it well. So what are those things? And if you need to write yourself a chart and say, these are the things I like to do, these are the things that I do well. And then see what the common denominator is. Maybe you love to cook. And maybe you love to cook. And I love to cook, or you're passionate about cooking, and then you're very good at cooking pasta. I don't know. Or you're very good at cooking whatever it is that you're very good at cooking. I think you get the idea. So just think of those things that you do well and those things that you love to do, and then see if there is an intersection and try to make those things work together. And I'm telling you all this because I'm trying to help you to build a foundation on how to take back those things that you enjoy doing, and to do those things that you enjoy doing and make it personal. Make it personal. It cannot be something that somebody else wants for you. It has to be something that you desire for yourself. It has to be. Otherwise, you're not going to want to put the time and the energy into it. You're not going to want to put the effort into it. So make this thing personal, okay? And let's see. I'm trying to make sure I didn't forget anybody. Okay, there we go. Geeky Girls Journal. Oh, hey, how you doing, Scorpio Mom? I see you. Thank you for coming in. Geeky Mods in chat. Thank you for coming in. So, yes, Scorpio Mom. The next thing. So we said focus on what you do well. The next thing you can do is avoid the things that do not move you forward. Avoid the things that do not move you forward. If some of you, when we talk about situations that will not move you forward, you can think about people in your lives. You can think about those in your life that may be keeping you in that negative mindset, or in that old, you're thinking about that old mentality where, maybe you're around people that are negative, right? And when they get together, they don't do anything. They just talk about other people. They don't talk about things that they wish to do in the future. They don't have any goals. They don't have a passion for anything. They don't care about what's happening. They just want to do nothing. they just they just want to do nothing but just sit around and mind other people's business. And you want to move forward and do other things. You don't want to be a part of those conversations anymore. So now you have to surround yourself with people that have the same mindset that you have, or people that are smarter than you. You don't want to be the smartest person in the room all the time. If you're the smartest person in the room, you might need to get yourself a new crew, because you need to be around others that are going to challenge you, people that are going to hold you accountable, people that are going to say, hey, you know what? I don't think that's a good idea, right? Or people that have different perspectives, people that have different perspectives from you, because you can also learn from them. Hey, can't stop. How you doing? Let's see what you said. Hey, passing through on the carnival. Oh, you having a good time in the golf heading home. I know you having a good time. I know you are. Oh my goodness. Enjoy the rest of that cruise. Can't stop. Enjoy it and have fun for me. And then when you come back, you can talk about it on your live. Hello, I'm home. Okay, good, Miss Betty. You were right. You said you were gonna come back before I left off, and you were right about that. Hello, everyone. She's saying. Hey, Trish. Don't quit, don't stop. I love that, Miss Betty. Thank you for coming in and chiming in. Don't quit and don't stop. Don't forget that. Hey, Trish, how you doing? Thank you for coming in, Trish. Hey, Geeky Girl in chat. It's like that. What was it? I was thinking it was an MC Hammer song, but I don't know if it was MC Hammer or not. I don't know. I was thinking MC Hammer, like, oh, that's Can't Touch This. I was thinking Can't Touch This. Don't stop. Can't touch this. Doom, doom, can't touch this. Can't stop. I love it. Can't stop. I like that short that you did the other day about the kid coming in the elevator. You know what I'm talking about. That was funny to me. Hey, Keisha, how you doing? Keisha, I just want you to know I saw your comment. But I haven't had a chance to go back and reply to it yet. But I will reply to it. So thank you. That was a beautiful comment. I really enjoyed reading it. The only thing is, it was like 1:00 in the morning when I saw it. So I was reading it and I don't know what happened. I'm going to just tell you, when I woke up the next morning, my phone was on my bed laying next to me. So I fell asleep trying to read your comment. I read it and then I thought I was replying, but it was one of those things like my short said, I thought I was replying, but I found the phone on the bed. So you will see it. Hello, Andrea in chat, in the hush, in the bush, but listening in the bushes. Trisha Natural, Miss Betty said hello. Wait, Keisha, hello. Everybody saying hello. Thank you. You all. I'm glad you all are coming on in here, because, it was moving a little slow for me. I'm just telling you. So, yeah. Hello, Trish. Hey, Latoya. How you doing? It's Friday, y'all. It's Friday. Hey. It's Saturday, Sunday. What? It's Friday. Hey. Yeah, see my daughter in the background singing that song too. You all know my mini. Yeah, so it's Friday. It's Friday. What are we doing today? Tell me what you all are doing in the chat. It's Friday. Hammer. Latoya, I know. See, MC Hammer. Can't touch this. Y'all remember the big baggy pants? Those extremely baggy pants, I should say. Hey, Auntie Betty. That's what Latoya said. Nightbot is in the building. Oh, before I forget, you all know, don't forget to drop GGJ before you leave, so you can connect with the awesome people over there. GGJ. So type in GGJ right there, and then you'll be able to connect with others. Because this is a community. Sharing is caring. So we're going to share the love. Make sure you drop it. Join the GGJ fam. That's right, Nightbot. Tell them. And Nightbot said, do not forget to subscribe and hit that like button. So don't forget to do those things. If you didn't like this, go back out and come back in if you had to, or just click that like, click that thumbs up. Click that thumbs up, because YouTube loves it. Keisha says, Miss Betty, Trish Latoya, sis Can't Stop, Tracy Anderson, beautiful Jamie, G.A. Girl John. She's speaking to everybody. I think you didn't, I don't know if you missed anybody or not. I don't believe you did, Keisha. So thank you for speaking. And I did say, oh, G.A. Girl, you still in here. G.A. Girl has been in here with me from the first 2 minutes, maybe. As soon as I popped in, she was in here. So thank you, G.A. Girl, for hanging in there with me because I don't know, today was looking kind of quiet. I guess, I think, like I said, I'm learning to embrace the quiet. I've been told that. So if it's quiet, that just means you all are listening, right? You're listening, you're in the bushes working, you're doing whatever you're doing, and you're here still. So that's quite all right with me. All right. So if anybody wants to say anything on the in the chat, feel free to do so. And we're talking about making this thing personal. Don't quit. Don't quit. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on those things that you want to do in life. We were talking when Star was on the panel with me about, motherhood. It was basically about motherhood, fatherhood, and how you still, well, it was in the conversation. We were talking about, you're still a parent no matter what. So sometimes, most times, we'll put our children's needs or other people's needs ahead of our own. So this time, think about yourself. What are those things that you want to do? What are those things that you want to accomplish? What are those things that God has put into your heart? What are those things that you know you're supposed to do and you haven't done it? What are those things that you're like, okay, I said I was going to do this 2 years ago, and then, 2 years passed, the next year came, you said, I'm going to do it next week, and then that year passed, that week passed, and you're still singing the same old song. Oh yeah, I could have, should have, would have did this. Just do it. Go for it. You have nothing to lose. Nothing to lose. And why do I say you have nothing to lose? Because you don't. What would you lose if you try something new, or if you try to do that thing that you might think is impossible? What does God say about things that are impossible? All things are possible with Christ. So, especially if you're a believer and you're here and you say, I would like to do this. I would like to open my own business. I would like to pursue a new career. I would like to, you fill in the blank. What is it that you would like to do? Make it personal. Make it personal. Don't wait for somebody else to give you permission to do it. Don't wait for somebody to come behind you and give you these pats on the back and say, oh, you're great. Everything you do is grand. I know you can start this business. I know you can do that. You might get that, but you might not. And you have to be motivated enough to say, I want it. I'm going to go after it. I'm going to go for it. And no, you might not know all the steps to take. Look at me. I started a business. I have no clue how to run a business. I'm figuring it out along the way. I figure it out. Have I hit my head a whole bunch of times? Yes. Yes, I do. I hit my head, but I tried something. One thing somebody will not say about me is that they won't say I didn't try, because I try. I might not be, a guru these people talk about, or the people who say, hey, I'm an expert in this field and this is how you should do it. No, I've got to do it my way. And will I learn from those people? Will I try different tactics and different strategies? Of course I will, because their thing, whatever they suggest, may save me some time. It may save me some money. It may save me the stress of trying to figure it out myself. It may save me a headache. So yes, I'll listen, and then I will try to apply those things as needed. But I don't know at all. I definitely did not graduate with a degree in business. Didn't graduate with a degree in business. But what I do know is that I saw a problem and I want to be one to help create a solution. So, yeah, I will continue to try my best. It's personal for me. Geeky Girls Journal is personal for me. You know why? I told you all the story. You know why Geeky Girls Journal was started. But if you're new here and you don't know why, I started it because of my daughters. because I wanted them to always know that they were the bomb, just like Nightbot just said. I wanted them to know that they're beautiful, that they're smart, and that they can accomplish anything they wanted. And I also wanted them to know it doesn't matter what other people think about you. You have to love yourself. You have to pursue your dreams and your goals, and you can't allow what others say about you to keep you stagnant and to keep you from moving forward. You gotta stand up for yourself. That's the other thing. You have to stand up for yourself. You have to be willing to try new things, and you have to be in a continuous state of learning. So that's why I started Geeky Girls Journal. I wanted all the other girls, boys, women, and men out there to know it doesn't matter what other people say about you. It really doesn't. Are you going to lose sleep at night? Well, you might. You might, depending on who that person was. But is what they say about you really going to affect your life? Are they going to keep you from waking up the next morning? No. My daughter said no quickly. Did you all hear that? She said no. Is what they say going to keep you from moving forward and what your God-given gifts are? And I see you all are over here. I'm packed and ready to go to Savannah tomorrow. Good for you, Latoya. Good. And Keisha said, it's payday Friday. We were out spending money. Just kidding. No, you're not kidding, Keisha. You were out spending money. And you should. It's payday. It's payday. Go on and enjoy the money that you made. And don't spend it all, though. Don't spend all of it. Just, have a good time. It's Friday. It's Friday. Have fun. So yeah, and Keisha has her hat, and Latoya. So Latoya, definitely have a good trip in Latoya. In Savannah. I said in Latoya, in Savannah, because I know you're ready to go. I know you're ready. Ding Lillis. Hi, great to meet you. Thank you for coming in. I see you. I see. It said thumbs up, thumbs up. Thank you for giving a thumbs up to this live. I appreciate it. And it makes us more visible in these YouTube streets. So we need that. Hey, Reese from Philly, how you doing? Hey, Reese. I was just up there. I told you I was going to Philly. So I see you. Thank you for coming in, Reese. Absolutely. Keisha, yeah, spend it, but don't spend it all. Do not spend it all, Keisha. What was I talking about? Let's see if I can get this thing to move. It's not moving. There we go. Keisha, Miss Betty said, Keisha H, you want to send me some money? Keisha, Miss Betty said, send her some money. Miss Betty, you gotta work. Look, you gotta work for that money. Go to Keisha. Maybe you can send her some through the live. Miss Betty, you got to go on there and do something. Don't do nothing strange for some change, though. That's what I'm saying. Hey, Cal, how are you? I see you. I see you, Cal. Thank you for all the hearts. Oh, you need the motivation right now? You have not said anything but a word. I'm here. That's what I'm here. What was I talking about? You need the motivation right now? Yes. Yes. I know we all need it sometimes. I need it. When I come on here, sometimes I need the motivation. So I have it to give today. You all, it's Friday. It's Friday. That's all the motivation I need. It is Friday. Some of you all are getting paid today. You're getting a paycheck. So go out and do something nice for yourself. Have some fun. Eat a great meal. That's what I like to do when I get paid. In fact, it's probably going to be date night tonight. I usually look forward to that on a Friday. So eat something. Enjoy it's nice outside in most places. Enjoy this nice weather. Let the sun hit you. Get those vitamins in and hydrate. Drink a lot of water. That's what people say, don't they? I said I was just kidding. Oh, wow. Keisha H. Miss Betty is laughing at you. Yeah. So Keisha said she was killing. Hello there, Cal E. Daily. Blessed Friday. Yes, have a blessed Friday. So, Cal, yeah, we were just talking about, make this thing personal. Make it personal. Whatever it is that you want to do. Some of you may say, hey, I'm too old now to do this. No, you're not. You're still alive. I think as long as you're breathing, and as long as you have your faculties and you can comprehend and understand things and you can articulate yourself, it does not have to be perfect English, or your vocabulary doesn't have to be outstanding. But as long as you can communicate what your thoughts are, I say go for it. Go for it. And I mean, those are, don't limit yourself is what I'm saying. Do not limit yourself. Don't say I'm too old, I'm too this, I'm too that. You are too nothing. You are just what you're supposed to be, and you are who you're supposed to be, and you are where you're supposed to be at this specific stage in your life. I thought I pressed, I did. You are exactly where you should be at this point in your life to get whatever it is that you have to accomplish done. Think about it. God does not create junk, right? Can we all agree on that? God doesn't create junk. And He knew that at this point in your life, you were going to have these experiences. You were going to have these group of people in your life. You were going to have the support system. You're going to have whatever it is that you need in order to accomplish the goal that you set forth to accomplish. So do it. Don't let the excuses hinder you. Don't let the excuses get in your way. And don't let the excuses cloud your judgment. Me, I could have said, you know what? I don't know how to start a business. I don't know anybody that has their own business. Now I do. Now I know people with businesses. But when I first started, I was like, who do I look to? I don't even know anybody, that I'm close to, that I could ask questions about how to do this or how to do that. What do I do? I had no idea. My husband and I were going into it blindly, trying to figure it out. In college, he had a couple small things he tried to start on the side, but we had no idea. We're like, what do we do? How do we do this? And I'm telling you, it was a step by step by step process. I thought it was gonna have to be a big old jump, like this grand thing had to happen, or I thought business would go straight, like it would be a straight road. As soon as I became a business owner, everything would fall into place. Everything would fall into place. I wouldn't have to figure it out. I knew that I would have to do things, but I thought that like all the information would just come to me. Oh, come to me, information. I need all this information. But lo and behold, it wasn't a straight line. It was a lot of curves. It still is. A lot of curves, a lot of hills, a lot of ditches. A lot of ditches. I have fallen in a lot of ditches, you all. And that's okay, because it's all a part of my journey. It's all a part of me learning how to do these things. I'm still learning. I still don't know how to do it all. Still don't know how to do it all. And I'm the first person. If somebody has some information, I'm asking questions. Wait, how do you do this? I heard you say this. Can I do it that way? Can I do it that way? Because you ask questions and you learn, right? You read about that thing you're trying to do and you learn, or you watch YouTube videos about whatever it is that you're trying to learn and you figure it out. So, like I said, do not allow any of that negative chatter that you hear to keep you from moving forward and achieving those goals. Make it personal. Do not quit. Do not give up. Okay, I forgot where I was. Don't focus on your losses. Did I say that? I might have said don't focus on your losses. Well, no, don't focus on your losses. If it's something that happened and you say, oh, I failed, I'm a failure. No, you're not a failure. You didn't, you just have to figure out another way to do that particular thing. Maybe that because that didn't work out, that doesn't mean that you failed. It just means that you need to try it another way. You need to try it another way. Chances are you're not going to get everything right the first time you do it anyway. You're going to have to try several different ways sometimes. And then once you find that way, you build off of that. Okay, this worked for me. I'm going to continue to do more of that. Or I see that according to my analytics, this is working. So I'm going to do more of that this way. And that's how you do it. That's how you do it. Okay. Don't focus on the things you do not do well. This was a hard one for me to deal with because I wear a lot of hats, and I thought, even in business, okay, I don't know how to do these things, but I can figure it out. I think I'm relatively smart and bright enough to figure things out. So instead of me finding people who really enjoy doing that particular thing and then doing it for me, I said, you know what? I can do it all myself. And whatever I don't know how to do, I will learn how to do. I still do it. But my point in saying that is if you can find somebody else who does that thing better than you, that knows what they're doing, let them do it. Let them do that. If you have help, I'm saying. If you have help, then. If you don't, that's a whole nother story. If you don't have help, you're just going to have to do it yourself. If you can't afford to have somebody contracted out or outsource, it's something you try to figure out yourself for now. Or you can do things like get interns to help you out with specific projects. Or you can go to places like Fiverr to find people to help you do projects. If it's something in your household and say you don't like, say you can't, I don't know, repair a hole in the wall, then you can pay somebody to come do that. So that's not something you do well. You pay somebody else to do it, then that saves you time. It's not going to save you money, but it's saving you time, and you can pay somebody else to do that. It's done. You don't have to worry about trying to read 300 books to figure out just how to plaster a wall or just how to fill a hole or how to put a curtain rod back up. It's something that you gave this person this amount of money. They took care of that job for you probably within an hour, whatever, two, however many hours it takes them. And it's something that you would have had to read about, to figure it out, ask questions, watch videos, just to figure out how to do something that they could have did in 20 minutes. So yeah, if you can relieve some of your stress by having somebody else do it, do it. Okay. Also, focus on doing the things. Focus on building your strengths. If you know that you are a person that communicates well with others, build from that. Build from that. Okay. If you are a person that, I should just say fill in the blank, because I'll just be throwing out lots of examples that we probably really don't have time to do today. So just build on whatever your strengths are. Build on whatever your strengths are. If you're trying to figure out what your strengths are, write down those things that you are good at, or ask somebody that is around you. A lot of times you may not see the things that you're good at, or you may not know what you're good at, because it comes so natural for you that you just do it. You don't even know that that's a gift. You don't even know that that's something that you're like great at. So if somebody else is around you, they say, hey man, you are such a great organizer, or you're such a wonderful planner. I can't do that. It would have taken me this amount of time to do it. And then you're like, oh, okay. I didn't even think about that, because you did it in 10 minutes. And the other person was sitting here trying to write everything down, struggling for an hour. You didn't know that that was something that you were good at until you were around somebody else who said they had some difficulty with it. Or ask your friends. Your friends and your family are they can be very helpful when it comes to you trying to figure out those things that you do well, because they see things in you sometimes that you don't see. Right? They see those qualities that you don't see because you're looking at it from a different lens. Your lens is saying, yeah, this is something that I do. I just do it. It has to be done. But you may not know that it's actually a strength. But they see it and they're like, oh, that's a strength. I wish I could do it that way, or I wish I could do that. So ask those around you, hey, what do you think I'm good at? Or what do you think my strengths are? Right? And the other thing is, think about your weaknesses. You can also look at those, your strengths and your weaknesses. Do the small things, because they can add up to big things. Take it one step at a time. And Keisha put on here, God does not create junk. I like that. That's so true. He does not create junk, Keisha. I agree with you. God does not create junk. So yes. So focus on building your strengths, and then do the small things, and they add up to big things. And then you'll see, as you do those small things and you continue to do those small things, it'll turn into something big. But sometimes you have to take those small steps in order to see the progression and in order to make that huge impact that you're looking to make. It may not be that big leap. Sometimes everybody thinks it has to be something that's so huge. Oh, I'm going to change the world when I do this one thing, or shift. I'm going to change the atmosphere. I'm going to shift everything when I do this one thing, when I take this one big step. Yeah, you do have to take steps. You do have to try new things. But if you do small things a little bit at a time, and I'll give you an example. My husband and I were cleaning out our basement, just trying to get rid of things that we no longer needed. And I was looking at everything. I said, okay, This was me. This was my thought pattern. Now tell me what you think in the comment section if you're more like me or more like my husband was. So this was Andrea. My idea was, okay, we're going to go down there. Let's set aside a day that everybody can set aside a day. And we're going to say, okay, this day or maybe 2 days, we're just going to go through everything in the basement. And for me, I like to organize and store things and then label each thing. So I was like, we'll just get rid of stuff. We'll put things in bins, we'll store them, and we'll label them because I like to be able to have things in an organized state. And then say I have the storage top and I go down there one day looking for something. I like to know which bin is which without having to open each one up. So if I label it, now I know, okay, clothes are in this one, gadgets are in that one, whatever, however you label it. So that was my idea. Let's go down one day and just knock it all out. Let's just only take breaks to go to the bathroom, only take breaks to get food, and we'll just knock it out. So my husband was like, no, let's not do it that way. Let's do it another way. Think about this. He was like, so what I think we should do is just every day when we go downstairs, because we're downstairs often, doing things, working out, washing clothes, whatever. So he said, every time you go downstairs, just pick up at least, at first he said, no, he said, pick up at least 5 things. And I was like, 5 things? He was like, or 2 things. Just pick something up every day you go down. I was like, no, let's do 10. Let's pick up 10 things. Me being zealous. I was like, no, let's just pick up 10 things. He was like, no, because if you pick up 10 things, then you might not want to keep going down there. Or the next time you go downstairs, you might not pick up 10 things because it might be overwhelming. So I was like, oh, that's a good point. So we just every time we went downstairs, I think we decided to do 5 things. We just picked up 5 things. It could be 5 little things, anything, little piece of paper or whatever, but it had to be 5 things. And we noticed that every time we just picked up 5 things, it was moving us ahead and further in our goal. We weren't overwhelmed with doing it because it wasn't like we had to set aside a day or two to do all these things. All we had to do was take it one step at a time. Just move a couple things a day. That's it. Move a few things a day. So if you're somebody who, if you turn around and your bedroom is a mess because you've thrown clothes all over the place, all you have to do is to move or pick up 2 items a day. Every time you go in there, just pick up 2 items, put them in a hamper, 2 items a day. That way you won't be overwhelmed. You won't feel like, oh, I got to get all this done right now. No, just 2 things a day. Set in your mind that I'm going to do 2 things a day and do it. Or if you want to work out, instead of saying right off the bat, okay, as soon as I start working out, I'm going to do 10 miles. That might be unrealistic. No, that is unrealistic. If you're starting from 0 and you're going from 0 to 10 miles, let me tell you, my friend, you're going to be very tired and you're going to have some sore muscles. I'm not saying it can't be done. I'm just saying it's going to probably be very difficult to go from 0 to 10 miles. So what can you do? Start off slowly. Just do something, increase it every day or every week. Start out walking, right? You start out walking. Then once you feel like you have the walking thing down pat, you might say, okay, now I can jog. You get a little slow jog going, right? Now you can jog. And then after you feel like, okay, I feel good about this. I walked and I was walking a mile. I walked 2. Now I'm jogging. I can get up to 2 miles. So once you feel like, okay, I jog, now you can start running, put a little force behind it, get a little faster. You know what I mean? And those are small steps that will get you to the result that you're looking for. You don't have to overwhelm yourself and feel anxious because you set an unrealistic goal and saying, I won't take it a step at a time. I'm just going to jump. I'm going to leap, right? I'm just jumping right into it. So yeah, take the small steps. Take the small steps. And let's see. Don't make things more difficult than they need to be. Don't make things more difficult than they need to be. Do it the way that you can do it. You know what? I can't do it the way Cal can do it. Cal can't do it the way Keisha can do it. Keisha can't do it the way Miss Betty can do it. Miss Betty can't do it the way GA girl can do it. GA girl can't do it the way Tracy can do it. And if I miss somebody, I apologize. I'm just trying to give you all an example. So you do it the best way that you know how to do it. We're all different. We're not created to look the same. We're not created to act the same. We all have our different things going on. We all have our different strengths, our different weaknesses. Therefore, what's going to work for me is not going to work for you, right? So I I got a great example for people who are content creators because I struggle with this at the beginning. I struggled with this at the beginning. I would look at those big YouTubers, like ones that have a whole lot more followers than mine. I won't even go into the numbers because they have big numbers, 500,000, 1 million. And I'm just like, oh, I wonder how they got to 1 million. I wonder what they did. And I would sit in on their lives. Some of the people you all may be familiar with, like, I'm not sure their numbers, but Nick Nimmin and, people like that. So I would find myself listening at their lives because I wanted more information about the best way for me to move forward in the goals that I was trying to accomplish. How can I get more watch outs? How can I get people to watch these videos that I create, that I work so hard on, by the way? How can I increase my views? How can I work towards monetization? So I would find myself sitting in these lives just listening. And sometimes these lives go on for hours. Sometimes mine does too. Sometimes they go on for hours and hours. And I would have a notebook and I'm just taking down all these notes, right? And I go back and I look at it, or I put it away and I go back to it like a week later. So I'm looking at all these notes, all the things that they said to do. And I'm like, okay. And then I tried it and I'm like, it didn't work for me. I don't know. I guess I expected immediate results with some things, and some things I'm just looking at over time. And I'm like, they said it worked for them, but this is not working for me. Like, no matter what, it's not doing anything. I got about 20 views and they have 5,000 views. So why isn't that working for me? Or I could look at somebody else's video and be like, oh, okay, that's a good idea. If I try to do it that way, maybe I'll get the views. No, what I came to realize is that person is doing what works for them, right? They are using their special gifts and their special talents to make it work. And that's what I had to do. I had to use my special gifts, my talents, combine my personality, and just, quite honestly, just being myself, right? Not trying to be a copycat in a sense where I wasn't thinking, yes, they're giving good advice for some things, and some of these things may work for me. In fact, I took some of those ideas and I tweaked them. I'm like, okay, well, instead of doing it that way, I would just do it this way. And when I said, okay, I would just do it this way, this is Andrea's way, it worked better for me because I wasn't trying to copy and mimic what anybody else was doing. I thought that if I tried to do it that way, it would gain more views or gain more subscribers or gain more whatever. But what I realized is, no, that's what works for them. You have to figure out what works best for you in your situation. And then you have to tweak it, put your spin on it, and be yourself, right? We always talk about authenticity here on Geeky Girls Journal. Always talk about authenticity. And I would say to anybody that's listening, anybody that's new that hasn't heard this speech before, your best bet is to be yourself. Why? Your best bet in making things personal and not quitting and moving ahead, trying to reach those goals, is being yourself. Because what I think is that if I wasn't supposed to be this way, Andrea, and all of this, if I wasn't supposed to be 100% Andrea, God wouldn't have made me this way. He wouldn't have given me these eyes, right? He wouldn't have given me the ability to think the way that I think. Yeah, sometimes I might talk about one thing and jump to a different subject, but that's how God created me. And what I learned is that I love myself. I love myself enough to be authentic and to not worry about what anybody else is saying, what anybody else is doing, but to love myself enough to say, hey, this is me. This is who I'm presenting. I'm presenting to you, Andrea. If you don't like it, you don't like it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. That's all I can say about that. But it reduces a lot of anxiety and a lot of stress, because if you are trying to constantly and consistently be somebody that you're not, because you're trying to reach a goal the way that you think you're supposed to reach it, because you saw that it worked for somebody else, you're going to have a difficult time. You bring your talent, your ability to do things that you can do and the way that you can do it. You bring those things to the table, mixed with your personality and all those things that God gave you from the beginning, before you even knew who you were, knew your name, or knew any of those things. These are the qualities, these are the attributes that God wanted you to have. This is the personality that you got, right? And some of you are like, I can't stand myself. I hate myself. I wish I was somebody else. I don't think I'm talking to anybody listening right now, but for those of you who will listen, who have gone through that, why? How could you say something about yourself? God loves you. He loved you enough to make you that way. So, I don't know. Be authentic. Be authentic. Be authentic. Be you. Don't apologize for being yourself. Don't apologize for being you. And don't worry about what other people say about it. Because, like I said earlier, they can't make or break you. They really can't. So, you have to learn to incorporate those things that you do well and those things that you like to do. Try to incorporate them and try to make them work together and make it personal. Say, hey, this time I may have quit last week, or that goal that I said I wanted to do in January, I'm going to go back and pick that up. And I'm going to do everything I can do to reach those goals. We have some people over there in the chat right now. I won't say any names, but they've lost weight. They had a goal to lose weight and they lost the weight. Congratulations. I don't know if you want me to call you out, so I won't. But they've done things that they set their mind to, and they kept their eyes on the prize, and they move forward and they accomplish those goals. Or they're still in transition. They're still working things out in order to reach those goals. That's what you have to do. You got to make it personal. You cannot allow the excuses and the negative mindset to get into your way, to get in your way of what you want to accomplish. Go for it full speed ahead. Now, if you go for it and you're trying out different things and you're like, okay, this is not working, maybe I need to pull back on this thing, do more of that, and just do some of this, or try to incorporate something else you learned, do that. Because you might not have all the answers the first time. I told you, I'm in business. I feel like I'm trying to do different things all the time, or I'm learning different things. I'm trying to figure things out, or I'm saying, okay, that didn't work this time. Maybe this will work. Or I want to create a product that's going to be better for the customers. What do my customers need? So I will try to ask questions and listen to what people say they need. And I want to try to fill a void. So that's all in trying to do things and make things better. And I see what Keisha said. That makes sense. Break things down into bite-sized pieces. Yes, because if you break them down, you won't feel as overwhelmed. You won't feel like you have this huge goal that's unrealistic that you have to accomplish, and you're like, oh man. That's why a lot of times, think about it, at the beginning of the year when people have those resolutions, they're like, oh, I'm going to work out at the gym every day for 25 weeks, and I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. So that goal was too big, obviously, because they went to the gym 5 days and realized this is not working for me. They were pushing, or they went a month and they're like, okay, I can't continue to do this every day, because that goal was unrealistic for them right now at that moment. What they should do is try to think of something that's more measurable. Okay, if I go once a week to the gym, let's just start there. Maybe I can go once a week for an hour, and then as I get more adjusted to what my body says or what I need, then you can add on to that if you want to. But take bite-sized pieces, like Keisha said. Bite-sized pieces, break it down, start small, do it one step at a time, and then you'll find that you get to that goal. Don't try to just jump in blinded and you have no idea. You're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. No, you're not, because before you get to that third month, if it's a whole year membership, before you get to that third month, you might be burnt out because you were trying to go every day, knowing you haven't even worked out in 25 years. But now all of a sudden you say, oh, I'm going to work out every day. No, think about, plan it out, think about what you can do, and think about how you can make it work for you, your schedule. Sometimes a lot of our schedules revolves around our families. So think about how you can make it work, make it achievable, right? Make it achievable, make it something that you can do. And then once you do it, you'll be like, oh, I feel good about myself. I actually went to the gym 3 times this week. Right? Do it that way. I'm doing fine, Samira. How are you? Thank you for coming in. I see you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, let's see what Samira says. It's crazy how you sound like my daughter. She is loud and proud. I am loud and proud. I am, Samira. I am very loud and proud. I love myself. And the thing is, I have to, right? I have to because God only made one me. I'm the only one that can represent for Andrea. So I have to be loud, proud. I'm definitely one of those people that just be like, I love myself. I don't know. It's a song my girls used to listen to. I think it was, I won't say the name of the group, but it was a song. It was called I Love Myself. I was like, oh, huh? Oh, my daughter said it's not called that, but they just said I love myself in the song. What's it called? BTS? Yeah. Okay, it's by BTS, but do you all know who BTS is? You may or you may not know. I only know because of my kids. They put me on the BTS. So I used to love hearing that song. I didn't know any of the words except for I love myself. I don't even know what else they were saying in the song, but all they had to say was I love myself. I was like, hey, I love myself. Hey, that part, yeah. See my baby over there dancing. That's why you all see the laptop move. Yeah, I was like, I love myself. I ain't need to hear anything else but that. So, yep, I'm loud, proud, and unapologetically me, like Keisha said, right? Unapologetically. I don't care. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. I told myself a long time ago, I don't live off anybody else's love. Hello, Keisha said, hello, lovely Samira. Hey, Buddha, Buddha. Hey, Buddha. How you doing, boo? How you doing, Buddha, boo? Hey, Geeky Girls Journal. Amen. That's right. I mean, my thoughts are if you don't love yourself, who else is going to love you? Like, you have to love yourself first. And I'm glad that you all are talking to me now because I finished the point so I can talk. I can talk about other things, and because I will go off onto this loving yourself tangent, and you know I will, because I am very passionate about that. I feel strongly about that. Hence Geeky Girls Journal. Love yourself. Love yourself. Exactly, Buddha. Exactly. You gotta love yourself. Amen. Speak it. I love that in the caps, Buddha, because that's important. All of that is important. Love yourself. Forget all that noise, all that chatter that you hear, and forget all those things that people are saying behind your back, that they're saying in front of your back about you, in front of your back, that they're saying in front of your face about you. Forget that. Let them talk. And you going on and you be beautiful, intelligent, unique you, right? If you're a geeky girls, if you connect to Geeky Girls Journal and you don't love yourself, and if you don't think you are brilliant and you don't think you're unique, I don't even know what you're here for. Why are you here? Tell me. Tell me why you're here. If you're here to try to become somebody who really loves yourself, then you're in the right place. You're in the right place. And I'm not saying that you should love yourself in a fashion that you're so conceited and cocky and just be like, oh, I'm the best thing since sliced bread, and you like look down on others. I'm not talking about that. I think you can still be humble, but I think you have a confidence. You should have a confidence, and you should love yourself enough to know who you are and what you bring to the table. It's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with that. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you think I'm wrong when I say that? If you do, pray about it. Be you 1000%. I do the same, GGJ. Yes, I know you do, Buddha. That's why we connected.
I don't think you want to know that.
You don't think so? Yeah, you gotta love yourself. Forget that. Hey, Keisha. That's from Samira. Love yourself. Keisha said hello. Yep, that's who they are, Samira. I love BTS. They are Korean pop. Yep. I don't know. They kind of quiet right now, Samira. Oh, okay. Did you all hear my daughter? She said they're in the army. Yeah, I forgot. So they're in the army. That's why they quiet. That makes sense now. Oh man. And I like some BTS songs though now. I'm telling you, I like their songs. And it was this other group my other daughter listened to. Stray Kids. She don't, not anymore. She don't listen to them anymore, but she used to. BTS. I want you all to give me a little commission for mentioning your name. No, let me stop. You gotta love yourself before you can love anyone else. Yes, I'm keeping that up there for a while, Buddha, because that is the truth. You gotta love yourself before you have to love yourself before you can expect anybody else to love you like that. Like if somebody wants to be in a relationship with you and then they see that you are always talking down about yourself and just always in this negative space, like I don't like myself, then I don't know, let me know if you've ever been in this kind of situation and then they see that you are like that, they might be like, start questioning why they're even with you because they might get tired of pumping you up all the time. Oh no, hey, you're wonderful, you're great, but they might be tired. I don't know, some people are blessed to have those in their life who will do that and who will consistently do it, even though you might think something else. But I'm telling you, find something about yourself that you love. If you can't think of anything, just if you don't think that that your qualities are special and that you're a special person and that God made you to be great and that you're not trash. And I know some of you may have heard that growing up. Oh, you're not gonna be nothing. You ain't anything because your mama wasn't nothing, or you ain't nothing because your daddy wasn't nothing. Your great granddaddy wasn't nothing either. You ain't gonna be nothing. You might have heard that, so that might contribute to your attitude. But you need to leave that past behind you. Forget that. Say today is the day that I'm making it personal. I'm making it personal. I don't care what they said about my great granddaddy. I don't care what they said about my grandmama. I'm going to be the best person that I can be. I'm going to reach my goals. I am going to do what God called me to do. And I am going to live a life that's productive. And I'm going to live a life where I make a difference. That's how you got to think about it. Make it personal. Make it personal. And I know a lot of times people say, you should love others and be helpful to others, all those great things. But you also have to, in this situation, be a little selfish and think about what is it that I need to do to get on track, right? You've already cared for all those other people in your life. You've done this to help others out. You've done that. What about the things that you were called to do and those things that you have to accomplish? Don't get lazy all of a sudden and say, oh, you know what? I've raised 16 kids. Or I did my part. I raised 6 children and I'm a grandma to 16. Okay. Are you still doing what you're supposed to be doing? You might be watering down what you're supposed to be doing in your life, right? Don't just say, yeah, I'm done. Oh, I'm tired. Oh, no. No, you're not tired. You're still alive and you still have work to do. You still have things that you need to get done. So I'm telling you, get on your JOB. Get on your JLB. I'm not talking about the one that you punch into or however you all clock in nowadays. I don't know. I'm not talking about the one that you go to your 9 to 5. I'm not talking about that one. You get on your JLB. What were you created to do? What is your purpose? What's your purpose? Why are you here? Think about it. Think about those things while we're talking. Let's see what Tracy said. Thank you for that comment, Buddha. Right. That's how I did when walking last year, knowing I had not started off 2 miles, burnt out. Yes, you burned out because you had this beautiful goal in mind. And yes, you should still keep it, but just break it down. You will get to the 2 miles. If you say, I want to eventually be able to run 2 miles in 30 minutes. So you got to start off slow. You don't just go into it running 2 miles in 30 minutes. It might take you 30 minutes to get 1 mile. But that's taking it slow. That's building your body up for that 2 miles to come. That's getting prepared to say, okay, I can't do the 2 miles right now, but I can do 1 mile walking, right? And you do the 1 mile walking, and then you just start from there. Good comment, Tracy. Thank you very much for sharing. Because sharing is caring. Don't forget to like this if you haven't liked it. Put those thumbs up. You all are doing a wonderful job of that. By the way, thank you very much. Those of you who share things out like Buddha, appreciate it. Watching Empire became here. Thank you, Buddha. That's important because I like Empire. They should have did another season of Empire. So If you stop watching Empire to come here, I feel special. Thank you very much. Hey, Tracy, that's from Buddha. And Samira said, hey, Buddha. Hey, Buddha. I feel like everybody says, hey, Buddha, like that, including me. Hey, Buddha. Hey, Buddha. Yep. Buddha said, yep. Hi, newly connected. Hi, newly connected. Great live. Buddha and trending. All right. If you're newly connected, thank you for connecting. Buddha and trending supporter. I don't know if that's Buddha or trending, but Buddha, trending, and or both, whomever, if it's somebody who's doing it, thank you very much for connecting. I just appreciate you coming in. I appreciate it. Buddha and trending supporter. Yay. Thank you for being newly connected. I see those praying hands. Love it. Love it. 1 hour and 16 minutes. Facts, Buddha. Latoya says, I'm going to try to catch up on these comments because I told you I was going to catch up on these comments today and I was going to stay focused. Miss Shan say, if you don't love yourself, how the heck can you love somebody else? Because it starts with you. Go ahead, Latoya. Go ahead, Latoya, for dropping that. Thank you so much. That's a wonderful comment. And she's right. Miss Shan said, if you don't love yourself, how are you going to love somebody else? That's what I think. You got to love yourself first, y'all. You got to love yourself first. Love yourself. I'm sorry, I was looking at my hair at the end because I was trying to, I know this is off task, but you all know I get off task. So I was trying to, I think they call it cleaning up or sweeping the edges or something like that. So my hair was looking real dry on the ends today. So this part that I braided, I cut the ends off of that and then I cut this. That's why I was looking at it because it looks chopped in the camera. So I had to take matters into my own hand. I didn't have a beautician on site, which I would like to have eventually. Didn't have that. So what did I do? I made it personal. I said, listen, hair, I need you to go because these dry edges are not working. So I chopped them. Chop, chop, chop. I chopped them off. I took one step at a time. I know something needed to be done so that I can have healthy hair. So what did I do? Cut. Goodbye. Done deal. All right. So I don't know. I just thought I'd joke around with you all real quick. Let's have a little fun. It's Friday. Friday, hey. It's Saturday, Sunday. It's Friday, hey. Yes, I am. It's annoying. Yes. Annoying. Lovely Samira said, hey, Tracy. Nightbot said, hey, Samira, thanks for coming in. Sit back, relax, enjoying the conversation. I've been in a relationship. Let's see what you said, lovely Samira. I've been in a relationship like that, always trying to encourage, but they never tried to change either. Yeah, eventually you just get tired and you get drained and you just like, you know what? I'm tired of doing this. Why am I always the one saying the positive things? And why am I the one that's trying to pump you up all the time? Should you be doing that? Yes, you are. Yeah. Uplift that person. But all I'm saying is that person also has to be accountable for the words that come out of their mouth. Be accountable for the words that come out of your mouth because you also should be saying those positive things about you. It has to be, you have to see something in yourself that you like. Say, I love my eyes. Somebody said something about my eyes being big and pretty yesterday. I think that's what they said. I know big was in it. Thank you very much. I love my eyes. I love them. They're big. I can see. Thank God I can see. That's all they need to do. I can see and they function. They do what they're supposed to do. I love them. Okay, let's see what else you all are talking about. Background. Thank you for being in the background. Hey, Key. How you doing, Miss Key? Thank you for coming in. How are you over there? Cooking up stuff. Miss Key Kitchen and more. Yes. Samira is saying hi to Key and everybody. And she said, hey, Latoya and Key. All right. And Key Kitchen and more said, hey, Buddha. Nightbot is talking to everybody. Don't forget, drop GGJ. Don't forget, drop GGJ so that you can connect. And Keith said, I trimmed my ends yesterday. See? Yep, got to do it. I trimmed my ends. You trimmed yours yesterday. I trimmed mine this morning. Well, not this morning. It was not even this morning. It was this afternoon, right before I got on. So, well, it was still morning because it was before 12. So, yep, I did mine this morning. And I'm like, oh, it already looks better. You don't have all those little, scraggly little hairs hanging, just looking tacky, So it looks clean. It looks neat. I think I did a pretty good job. Yeah, trim those ends. And we can take this a little further. Trim those ends in your life. Trim those ends. If it's people, if it's relationships you know you should not be in, cut them off. If it's things you know you shouldn't be doing in your life, I don't know. If you say, I don't want to drink anymore, take the steps, take the necessary steps. If you say, I, I want to be healthier, take the necessary steps. Oh, did that happen? We were just talking about something like that yesterday, weren't we, Latoya? Hey, everyone, I'm sorry. A spam call came through. Well, it's all right. You're still here. I know we were talking about, I think when I was doing the random questions, when I asked if you've ever had like a weird text or call or voicemail or something like that. So you had a spam call coming through, Latoya. What they say? No, I'm just playing. Well, I'm glad you took care of it. I want to take my braids down so bad, but trying to wait till after July 4th. My sister did them for me. Well, you're trying to wait until after July. Let's see. It's June right now. It's June 7th. When did you get them in, Samira? And how long do you normally wait? That's the question I have. And now we're talking about braids. But like I said, I finished the topic, so I'm up for it. I'm up for the conversation. We can really talk until 2, you all. We can do it until 2 o'clock if you want to, or if I see it starting to die down, I'll just stop. We'll just stop it. But yeah, what your sister did them for you, and that's great when you have somebody who can do your hair for you, and you can just sit there and you sit there. Your behind might be hurting, but at least you can sit there. You don't have to do all the other work the week before Mother's Day. So that was May. This is June. May, June. That was May. Okay, so May, June. Are you usually able to keep them in that long? And they hurt. Do they hurt? I want to take my braids down so bad. Do you want to take them down because they hurt? Or what? Yeah, give me some more information. Oh, okay, I see. The week before Mother's Day, my roots grow fast. Oh, okay. So you need them redone. You need them redone, but you don't want to take them done. That's probably what you got to do. You got to have them redone. Well, take them down, wash it, and just let your hair breathe. Are you comfortable with leaving your hair out? Lovely Samira, that's the question I have for you. Because if you are comfortable with just wearing your hair out, take the braids out, girl. You've had them in there for a couple weeks. I mean, a few, not quite a month yet, but take them out. I mean, when I had braids, I think I had them in there maybe almost a month, but I'm not really one to do. I had them twice, and I don't know if it's because I wasn't used to having them. I loved having them in there. Let me say that. Let me say I loved having them because I didn't have to wake up and try to do anything to my hair every day. I was just able to get up, go. If it rained, I didn't care. It didn't matter what the weather was like because I had braids, and it was just like, we're here, we're doing well. So I say if you can keep them, because then you don't have to wake up and do anything. But if it's bothering you and your roots grow out fast and you feel like it's a lot of new growth, take them out, just wash your hair and just let it breathe. What's your go-to hairstyle other than braids? Do you have a go-to hairstyle like with your natural hair? Because I would say if you do, put it in your go-to hairstyle. Everybody has to have, you have to have at least 2 go-to hairstyles. When you can't think of anything else, if you can't go to the hair salon this week and get your hair done. Or if you don't like to go to the hair salon like me, I don't care about going out every now and then. I'll go, but I usually do all the stuff myself. If you don't feel like sitting to get your hair braided, then you have your go-to that you know works. Do that and have a great day. And don't worry about it. Let's see. What did Latoya say? She said some about elderly benefits, and I laughed and hung up. Oh, you said that's not the conversation for you, Latoya? Oh yeah, she might. You knew it immediately. Okay, she saw. Okay, no, click. That's not for me. Right? Yeah, ones like that. It's easy to hang up. She's like, oh no, bye. Sorry, I'm hanging up now. Goodbye. They hurt the first 2 weeks, but I usually put them in a ponytail, and I love my natural hair, but wanted to give it a break. Okay. And if you put it up in a ponytail, I know that would hurt because you pulling it up, the braids up there, so that's putting more stress on it, and I could see how that would hurt you ready to take them out. Well, what if you just took it out the ponytail and just let it hang? I don't know if you have like individuals because I don't know how she braided. Did she braid it up into the ponytail? They hurt the first 2 weeks, but I usually put them in a ponytail. Okay, so it sounds like you have individuals to me. So maybe you can just let them hang down. Does it still hurt if you let them hang down? or try a different hairstyle, just don't put it up in the ponytail. You probably know all this stuff. I'm just trying to talk to you and try to work. We're just trying to work through this thing together. That's all. Just trying to work through it. Hey, Carol. How you doing? You cooking? Let me see what you doing. Hey, Geeky, I am combing and trimming my hair now. It's today the hair day? Like, what's happening? All of us are doing something with our hair today. Everybody sounds like they're doing something with hair today. Key trimmed hers. I trimmed mine. You trimming yours right now? This is official hair day, Friday. I guess you all are trying to get ready for the weekend. Maybe that's what it is. This is the weekend. Maybe you're trying to get ready. That's all right. Get it all together. Yes, comb it and trim it. You got to comb it. Make sure you get all the tangles out. And then you trim it. What they say, dust the ends or, do that and get rid of those dead ends. I like twist and puff balls. I like puff balls too. Put it in some puff balls, girl. Take the braids out then and just put it in some puff balls. Those are easy. Twist, if you feel like doing that, because you got to take a little while to do the individual and then, twist it up. But puff balls, you can just scoop it up, one over here and one over there, or one in the back, you can go anyway with that. Girl, do those puff balls. Scoop their hair on up. Go about your business. Slick it on down. Go on about your business. Or don't slick it down. Whatever you want to do. Go free. Just be free. Freestyle. That's what I like to do. I'm not doing all the extra stuff. That's why I'm ready for my hair. That's why I'm ready for my hair to get long enough for me to get on the locks journey. Oh, like how long you think it had to be to do the lock journey? So my daughter started a lock journey. Her locks look real good right now. And I was afraid because I did not know how to do locks, but my sister-in-law kind of talked me into it. She was like, you do their hair all the time. You do all these hairstyles for these girls, but you don't want to do locks for her. And I was like, yeah, well, that's for a loctician. I'm not a loctician. And I didn't want to be the person responsible for if her hair locked up the wrong way and then it didn't look good. And now I know they say you can reverse it. You can take them out. It just takes time, like the detangle and all that stuff. But once I didn't want to have to go through all that and be like, oh, your locks look a mess. And I did it. But thank God they turned out real nice. They look real good. And her hair is growing out. It's growing out and the locks look really good. So yeah, I said all that to say, yeah, go ahead and get those locks, Latoya. It saved money because I'll tell you what, my daughter that has the locks, only thing she really does is sprays it. I'll freshen them up whenever they need to be done, but it definitely is not every day or every week. It's like once a month, or maybe a little bit before that month because her hair grows out quickly as well. So I just clean it up, make it look nice and neat, retwist it, and it looks good. In fact, she was like, Mom, you should get locks. I was like, nah, I ain't ready for that right now. I really like my ponytails. I like to be able to just swoop this thing right onto the side and come on here and say, hey, how y'all doing? Or, my other go-to hairstyle, I just put these braids here or I twist the top right here and wear it down. I got a couple go-tos. I got about five. So do your go-tos. And Latoya, you go ahead and when you start those locks, let me know. I'm interested. What Carol say? Carol says, girl, I am combing mine for the first time in about a month. It's either comb it or shave it. No, don't shave it. Don't shave it. Just comb it. Comb it and trim it. You're going to be all right. And I don't know what you're talking about. Carol, your hair looked fine when I saw you on the panel the other day. I don't know. I thought it looked fine. I know you're probably joking, but if you're not, keep it, and just comb it out. Let's see. Carol is saying, hey to Samira. Oh, Lord. I know, Samira. Oh, Lord, Carol. Oh, Lord. You don't need to cut it. Don't cut it. Unless, some people who had cut their hair and they really rock their hairstyle. They look nice. It ain't for me, but they do it because I don't know what's under this hair. I don't know what it look like. I don't want to find out either. I would have said start her hair in twists and leave them in. My cousin started that way. You would have said start her hair in twists and leave them in. My cousin started that way. For my daughter. So yeah, we just twisted it and kept doing it until they locked. And now it's minimal effort. Like I don't have to do a whole lot. But that's a good suggestion for anybody who's trying to start a lock journey. Maybe that's for you, Latoya. She said twist them and leave them in. And then eventually, I guess they lock together. Is that what you're saying, Samira? Amen. Frozen Heart is in the building. I know who that is. Buddha Buddha. Show is. Hey, Buddha. Latoya said, I had it cut off after not getting a perm for months to start over, but the girl that's doing them needs it a tad bit longer. I'm ready for the ugly stage. But you gotta go through that stage. There's definitely a stage. It's definitely a stage. Like if you do the big chop, it sounds like that's what you did. Yeah, you did a big chop because you have to, because you got to get all that perm out. Some people don't do the big chop. They just cut it off a little bit, a little at a time. I guess it's just to kind of get them used to it, and maybe they don't want to make that commitment. They just kind of, take it a little bit at a time. But if you did the big chop, then, yeah, just let it. It's got to go. It's got to go through the correct process to get you to the point that you want to be at. That's another thing we talking about. Don't quit. Don't quit on your locks journey, Latoya. If that's what you want, go for it. You're just gonna have to go through that stage. You say you're ready for it. Yeah, that's just the transitional stage. That's what we're gonna call it. It ain't the ugly stage. You got to be ugly for it to be ugly, and you're not ugly. I don't think none of you. All God's children are beautiful. All God's children are beautiful. So don't worry about the ugly stage. It's a transition. And here I am talking about the ugly stage. But I can remember when I went to the beauty salon before this one, I used to go like every week because I definitely didn't want to do my hair. I didn't have, all the responsibilities I have now. So I was going every week. And I remember going and I had this hairstyle in mind. Do you all remember back in the day when we had to look through the magazines to find the hairstyle you wanted? So this person had a magazine. I was looking through the magazine. I'm like, oh, yeah, okay. Well, I don't really know what I want, but let's just go with this right here. So the style that I chose was a style that required the person to cut my hair off. So it was longer than it is now. And I knew I wanted to cut. I knew I wanted to cut. And I'm not a person that really complains about, like, when I get my hair done, it's like, okay, however it ends up, I have to just kind of deal with it and just work from that point. But this person was a professional. I'm talking about when I do my own hair, or if somebody in the family does it, I'm not really gonna be like, oh, you messed my hair up. No, I asked you to do it. You did a free service, and I'm just gonna have to work from that point. Okay, so that's the first example. This example that I'm talking about is I was at the beauty salon with a professional, and I asked him to cut my hair a little bit above my shoulders, because I don't know if you all remember the Chinese bobs. It was like a Chinese bob. It was called a Chinese bob. And hopefully I'm not offending anybody by saying Chinese bob. That's what the hairstyle was called, when you had the bob was up higher in the back and then came down to frame your face like in a diagonal. So that's how I wanted it. And I asked her to do that. And she attempted. And I couldn't really see until right before I left the hair salon, when they turn you around and you look in the mirror and then you like, what's that? So I was like, ooh, it was kind of embarrassing. Like, I went and paid all that money to be embarrassed when I walked out the salon. And I was so grateful that I had a hoodie. I'm telling y'all, I had a hoodie, and I just put that hoodie right over my head and I walked out the salon, and I didn't say nothing. I was just like, I spent all this money, couldn't get no refund, didn't want to sit to have them redo it. What could she redo? She couldn't do anything. She cut it off, cut my hair off, and instead of it looking like a Chinese bob, it looked like a mushroom. You know how people get those cuts and it look like a bowl cut or like a mushroom? If you think about what a mushroom looks like at the top, that's what my head looked like. And I was like, nope, not again. I won't be doing that again. I'm not going back, and I will not go to the beauty salon. I'm just going to do my hair by myself. So that's what I did. I did it by myself, and it turned out better. Yeah, I have, because I realized I know exactly what I want. I don't cut my own hair. I haven't cut it in a while. But if I go to somebody who's going to cut it, I better have a history with that person, or I better know that they cut somebody else's hair just the way I want it. So then I'll go. But otherwise, I don't just find somebody random to cut it. That I learned that lesson. Not gonna do that anymore. Yeah, I have to take out my natural hair out after 3 weeks because it tries to lock. Oh, okay. And you don't want it to lock. Okay, you don't want it to lock. Yeah, I remember those days. Hated going to the salon. Hate going there, sitting there waiting 3-4 hours. You spend a whole day in the salon. That's why I don't like to go to New York. I sit there the whole day, and then you get what you're gonna get. But I don't like sitting there and waiting. I much rather do it at my own house. And if I want to go eat something in between time, I can go eat something. If I want to leave, I can do that. I don't have to sit there in a chair and wait all day long for somebody. And if they get tired and they want to go eat a snack or have lunch or something like that, now I got to sit under the dryer for an hour and wait. I don't want to do all that. Just do my hair, wash it, and let me go. Now I have gone to salons before just to get my hair washed because I like to get my hair washed and scrubbed. Now that mm, it's nothing like somebody else doing that for you who can do it. If they just like up there pity patting and like, doing this, not really doing nothing, I need somebody like, you got to get all in there, just scrub. Then I'll go and I'll pay and I'll give you the tip because you did such a great job. So, yeah, I remember those salon days too. Don't really know that much about them right now because I don't go. I did the big chop and I'm seeing my curls a little. That was my perm hair on my pick. Oh, yeah, I see because you got the little swoop right there, Latoya, in your avatar. You got the the Aaliyah swoop. Yeah, because I see one eye. We all see one eye. You like, you just giving face, giving whatever they call it. Just I'm Latoya and I'm here in the swoop. Yeah, so I see. I remember that style. You remember that style, Latoya? Yep, I like that style. But then I went to somebody else when I went back to my hometown, somebody who I knew could cut it, and then I got it done the right way. I had them fix it the right way. They corrected it. I had to go through that stage. You talking about that transformative waiting stage, waiting for your hair to grow back stage. I did have to go through that because I was in another state. So I had to just let it grow out. I was doing all types of styles just to try to camouflage the fact that it looked like a mushroom. But I tried to do everything I could do in order to, just I didn't want to go out looking like the mushroom, like on Mario Brothers. I couldn't do it. So yeah, namaste. Da, 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 da. Hey, Mr. Ecknow, and never what's up, fam? What's poppin'? What up, though? Yes, Carol, I think you laughing at the oh no. Yes, because I had that chop. I'm telling you, I do not anymore. Not unless I know you can cut. That means I've had some history with you cutting my hair before, or you just have these ratings that are just off the chain, and people say you are just the bomb, just super fantastic, and you're cutting. Now, if I just get my ends cut, sometimes I'll let somebody do that because I've had instances where it looks like they took off way too much, and I'm like, you know what, it's hair, it'll grow back. But if we're talking about, we're going from back length or something like that, or however long my hair was at the initial time, to you chopping it in the style that I wanted, but now it looks like a mushroom. So you took off inches, I mean lots of inches, and now I'm like, I can't even put my hair in a ponytail. Mm-mm. Miss me with that. If somebody just cutting my edges, I mean my what's this? Trimming my ends, I can always put it in a ponytail. I can always put it back in a bun. I can still do things with it because I still have enough hair to be able to do something. But if you cut it all the way off, and the only thing I was supposed to do was to have it in that style that you did, and now it looked nothing like that style, and I can't do anything other than what you've done, no, we're not gonna do that. Like, I'm not coming back ever, ever again. I'm not coming back. And the next time I go somewhere, it's gonna be somebody that I trusted, somebody that I know could cut my hair. No, I don't do that. Anyway, we're talking about making things personal today and doing your best, not quitting. All right. Now we're talking about hair. I only trust one to cut my hair. We started in her kitchen. Now she has a salon. Now those are the ones too. You sound like you've been a customer, a long time customer, Latoya. If you started out in her kitchen, now she has a salon. There you go, small business. She did that. Good for you. You have somebody. It's good to have somebody that you already know, that knows your hair, knows what to do, because it's hard out here when you're trying to figure out if somebody can do it or not. Me, when I call salons and stuff, I ask important questions, and I know some people might find it offensive. I say, have you ever done a Black woman's hair before? That's an important question for me. I don't want somebody who's never had that experience that's like, oh, I don't know how to do it. I should. And they always say the same thing. Oh, yeah, everybody here has been trained to do it or should know how to do it. No, 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 no. No. Do you know how to do it? Simple question. If you don't, we don't need to have this conversation because I'm just wasting my time. I'm wasting my time. Have you dealt with this type of hair? Plain and simple, right? Do you know how to deal with curly hair? Do you know how to deal with tangled hair that's frizzy, hair that's thick, hair that's this, whatever? No. If you sound hesitant for a second, have a great day. I'm done talking about it. I'm not even having a conversation with you because I have other calls to make to find out who knows how to do it. This lady kept trying to blow dry my hair. All I wanted was a haircut. See, that's what I'm talking about. Why are you blow drying it? I said cut it. Are we not understanding? Yeah, you got to just make it real clear sometimes, Samir. What did you tell the lady? Did you make it simple and say, I just want it cut? Because I've had to do it before because um sometimes people before they cut your hair, they want it either wet. It's two options. I don't think it can be a third. It's two options. Like either they want to wet it up and then they cut it, or they prefer it dry. And I don't know. I'm not a beautician. I know nothing about that industry. But what I do know is I've gone to some places sometimes and I had my hair dry. I made it dry and I straightened it out on purpose before I went because I wanted them to make sure that they cut it the right way and that they cut it appropriately. And then as soon as I got there, they were trying to spray it with water. I said, no, do not do that. Cut it just like it is. Don't spray it because my hair's gonna curl up and then you might not know how to cut. I mean, they might know how to cut it. I don't know if you're trained to cut it a specific way. Some people might be trained to cut it while it's wet, some people trained to cut it while it's dry, or some people might know how to do both. Point is, I don't know which one you specialize in. And I'm not gonna just take your word for it. I want you to just cut my hair the way that I have it right now. That's all I want you to do. I don't want you to do all that other stuff. So yeah, Samir, the next time you're in that situation, just tell them, listen, I'm coming here. I want my hair cut. Please don't spray it before you cut it. Or please don't blow it. Don't blow dry it. Don't keep blow drying it. I don't like the heat of my hair. Just tell them. I'm real that was not the asymmetry because I'm real specific about what I want. And I feel like you can do that. You're paying your money. Tell them. I said I just want a haircut. She washed my hair and dried it with the top. So sound like she just wanted to make sure it was clean before she did that. But if you said I just want my hair cut, I don't know why she did all that extra stuff. No, me, yeah, I just tell them. No, if I see somebody coming toward me, and if I specifically said I just want whatever it is that I just want, and I see somebody doing the opposite, I'll be like, no, ma'am, excuse me, ma'am, sir, Mr. Ma'am, no, Miss Ma'am, Mr. Sir. All I want is the haircut. I know you probably do it this way. All I want you to do is cut my hair. And then if they say, well, I can't do it that way because, okay, well, that's where I have to exit. You had the right. It's your body. It's your hair. Tell them. There's nothing wrong with telling people what you want. I don't see the issue with that. Tell them. Tell them. I don't want you to blow dry my hair. I want you to cut it. I don't want you to keep washing it. I don't want you to dry with a towel. I want you to do this. I don't want you to do that. Especially if you like a stickler for that kind of stuff. If you like, no, I don't want towels in my hair. Me, I don't blow dry my hair. I might do it once every blue moon. So when I go and people wash my hair, I say from the beginning, wash it. Do not blow dry it. Don't blow dry it. After you wash it, I will take care of the rest. I just want you to wash it. And sometimes they'll be like, no, you sure you don't want me to blow it? I didn't know. I don't want you to blow dry it. I just want you to wash it. And me, what I do after, as soon as they wash it, I put my hair right in my braids, and I will walk right out the salon just like that. I sure will. One braid right here, one right here, and two in the back. Just as confident as ever. Because I don't care. That's how I want my hair. I told you. This is how I want it. And I'm paying you for it. I don't want you to put a towel in it. I don't want you to blow dry it. I don't blow my hair dry for a reason. I like to let it air dry because I get better results. Also, I don't want to blow dry. I don't want all that heat damage. So if you're like me and you're very particular about what you like, tell them. Like you can't expect people to read your mind either. Go in there and say, I want it like that. And if they say they can't accommodate you, all right, this is not the place for me. I'm just going to go ahead and save you the trouble and I'm going to save me the headache. I'm going to leave. Easy, right? Very easy. So good luck with that, Samir. Just tell them. Tell her next time. Tell her. I tell people ahead of time because I don't like surprises. I don't want to be surprised because I've already been surprised before. I told you all about the mushroom hairstyle. I've had other experiences. I don't like surprises like that. If I pay my money, I want that, or I want it to come close to it. I don't want to be surprised. I don't want to look like a little uh, mushroom from Mario Kart or what the game. I don't want to look like a character. I want to look like Andrea went in, got her hair done, felt good about it, liked the result, and came out smiling, and didn't have to put a hoodie on her head. She's just like, I'm here. Hair looks good. I'm ready to go and ready to face the world. That's how it is. I remember when we had this dog when I was little. Our dog used to, every time we got the dog groomed and his hair cut, and you could always tell when he went to get his hair groomed and got cut. And they put like this perfume or spray, whatever they put on the dog scent. And every time we would go pick him up, he would just like prance around our house, didn't want to be touched. People came near him. He was like, nope, don't touch me. Or, dodge and everything. Like, you could tell he knew, he just had some confidence. Like, ooh, I'm clean, got my hair cut, smell good. That's how you're supposed to be when you go to the hair salon. If you go and you don't feel like that, why are you going? Stay at home, do your own hair. Wash your own hair. Do whatever you need to do to your own hair. Learn how to do it. You got all these YouTube videos to watch, and then you can do it the way you want to do it. Good afternoon, everyone, and Geeky Girls Journal. I just wanted to say that you look lovely today. Thank you. Let's talk about it. Also, I just graduated from college. Yay! Congratulations! You graduated. That's awesome. I hope you're still here to hear me say that. Hopefully you are. It's only 5 minutes. Um, and please don't give up. Just keep going. It matters. Yay! That's awesome. Good job. Good for you. What did you get your degree in, if you don't mind us asking? Very good. Oh, that is awesome. That's awesome. Keisha said that was not the asymmetrical style. No, Keisha, it was far from it. It was, I don't know what that was. That was horizontal. That was not asymmetric. It was like straight. It was just, I mean, I almost felt like what's that group that used to have their hair like that? Oh my goodness. It had oh man, what was his name? Not Paul McCartney. It was the group that was real popular. I can't even think of their name all of a sudden, but you all might think about it. But they had their hair kind of like that in that like old bowl cut. That's how my hair looked. Hey daughter, what's the name of that group? Oh yeah, it started with a B, I think. I can't remember. The old group that used to sing, and they had their hair like in little mushrooms. Um, Man, what was the guy's name? I can't think of any of their names right now because I know if I said the one leader's name, no, this is from the old times. If I said the one name, everybody that's listening to me right now would know exactly who I'm talking about. But I can't even think of his name. Oh man, not Sonny Bono. What was his name? I can see his face. We had those the Beatles. The Beatles. Remember how the Beatles hair used to look on their album covers and stuff? How they had the hair like that? My hair looked just like that. It's not even an over exaggeration. I'm definitely telling you all that is an accurate description of what my hair looked like. And it was terrible. Terrible. So we have a graduate in here. You all, that is so awesome. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about you graduating. How about that? I have a graduate in my midst too. So hello and congratulations. Let's talk about it. That's right. Tell her congratulations, y'all. Thank you, Keisha. Congratulations. You go on to do bigger and better things and make this world a brighter place. We need that. We need all those change makers and those people who want to do things and just make this world a little bit more peaceful and sweeter. And I know not all things are going to be great and we're still going to have our challenges, but we need people here that's going to say, hey, I'm jumping in, I'm doing this. I want to make a difference in the lives of others. Hello, Sweet Thumb. How you doing? He said, hello, chat. Hey. Are you over there working today, Sweet Thumb? You gardening and getting all those things, the produce together. Keisha, I'm so sorry. Oh, Keisha, Latoya, Keisha, this time you didn't think she was your sister, did you? Because Keisha got that. I mean, because Latoya has that swoop going on, that little swoop-de-doo. You got to make those lips when you had that style. Don't forget you all. I said until 2:00, so we had 2 minutes, right? So I should have reminded you to drop your GGJ. If you didn't do it right now. Drop GGJ. Sweet Thumb, you just came in, so I know you didn't do it. So make sure you drop GGJ if you want to connect with others and if you want to, just show everybody how marvelous you are over there. I was 14 years old. I survived. You survived it? Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Samira says she cut it as well. I wanted the full experience of washing. All I'm saying is make sure you are straightforward. That's all I'm saying. Like you get whatever you want to get what your heart desires. But me, I I learned just be real straightforward with that person, and at least they don't have to guess. You not being dishonest, and you not trying to like pull the wool over anybody's eyes. Just be straightforward, tell them what you want. That way, it does not lack clarity. You don't have to try to keep explaining. Listen, I want this. That's it. That's what I said. That's what I want. If you can't do it, ain't no problem. Like I had no problem with you. I told a lot of people that when I made calls. Listen, this is what I want. Can you do it? Okay. If you can, we can move forward with the rest of this conversation. If you cannot, I don't want you to make special accommodations for me. If you can't answer that first question, if you cannot do it, I understand. I'm just not the person for you. I'm not the client for you. You're going to have others. It's just not me. So I'm not going to waste my gas or my time or my energy coming over there to go get something done that I don't want. I'm just telling you that's me. And if I happen to go in the actual salon, or you can use this in, just in life. If I go in the salon or if I go do whatever it is that I was trying to do, and I find that the person does not know how to do what I need done, why am I still there? I need to go somewhere else. It's not a knock on that person. It's just that they don't have what I am looking for. They don't have what I'm looking for. That's why a lot of times, like even with my business, if somebody does not see something that they like, then okay, fine. That's fine with me because that's your choice. You go find something somewhere else and find what you're looking for. I'm not offended by that. Not everything is for everybody. And if I express something that I want from you, something that I need done, and you cannot do it, that's fine. I have no problems. We're still good. You just can't do that for me. That's all. Sweet Thumb said, been cutting my hair well over 30 years. If you start young, it will be just another day. I cut my look tight. I know you kept it tight, huh? Yep. You can listen. Do you clean you clean the clippers and all this stuff out too? Yeah, 30 years. You've been cutting it for 30 years. So you sound like you're an expert in that to me. Keisha said, hello, Sweet Thumb. Miss Betty says, well, do your own hair if you that picky like me. Yep, and I'm that picky. That's why I do my own hair. See, Miss Betty says she do her own hair. I do my own hair. I do my daughter's hair because my daughters, all them, they that picky too. They don't want to sit in the salon. I've taken them all, and they were just like, "Why? Why are we here? Do we have to come back?" And even when I asked them to this app, like, "Hey, y'all want to go to the salon together? Make it a girls' day?" They like, "No, they don't want to go." And I'm like, "Oh, great, that saved me time." Sitting in a salon for 25 hours waiting to get something done. No, thank you. Now I do it myself. Yep, that's how you got to do it. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. I want my hair. I want it to look a certain way, even if that means just a little twist in the front and a little ponytail in the back. At least I got it the way I want. Hey, Points Blank, how you doing? How you doing in here? Thank you for coming in. Drop GGJ so you can drop your link. Right now, we're just chit-chatting until 2:00 because I talked about the topic already. So we're just having a little community time, a little family time, like when you go to your family events and then you talk about the major stuff, you had a family meeting, and then afterwards you just, you're sitting around drinking your favorite drink and eating a snack and watching the kids play in the yard. That's what this is right now. That's what we're doing. So yeah, we're just talking about it. So welcome in, welcome in. And let's see, Miss Betty said, let's talk about it. Wow, congrats. Yay, let's talk about it. See, everybody's so happy for you. Let's talk about it. That is an accomplishment. Keep it up. Keep it up. And okay, Sweet Thumb, Miss Betty is saying, hello, Sweet Thumb. And Keisha says, hey there, Rod. Hey, Rod. So that's your name. All right, thank you, Keisha. Got the heads up. So, hey, Rod, thank you for joining us. Thank you. See, let's talk about it. Sound like she got some home training, or he, whichever one you are. Thank you, Miss Betty. That's from Let's Talk About It. That's what we're talking about. Home training. That's something else. Y'all know what that is? When you say thank you, please. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Well, not everybody catches on to the yes, ma'am, yes, sir thing. I ain't really require my kids to do that. They just have to be polite and say yes, thank you, you're welcome, all those great things. He knew he was that dude. That's right. He knew it, and he said, "I cut my own hair for 30 years. I don't need nobody else to do it." Hey, let's talk about it. And Betty, that's Samira talking to Miss Betty. Sweet Thumb said hello to Rod. Point blank experience. Congratulations on your graduation. That is for you. Let's talk about it. See how you're getting all the love. All right. Congratulations on your degree. And let's see how. Oh, I'm almost 10 minutes behind. How did that happen? Hey, Andrea. Hey, Chat. Hey, Shanti at work but wanted to step out the bushes to speak. Thank you for stepping out the bushes and saying hello. You probably went back in the bushes because I know it's been almost 10 minutes since I got to your comment. But thank you for being here, girl. Good seeing you. Geeky Girls Journal just connected from this channel. Yay! I was already connected from PBT. Oh, okay, yeah. I recognize it. I thought I recognized the name, but you got me with the point blank experience. Sometimes it's a lot of channels that kind of had the same name. So it's been a few times where I'm like, hey, such and such, and I'm like, wait, oh, that might not have been that person. So that's why I wasn't trying to ignore you and act like I didn't know you or nothing. I'm just saying. Yes, I just wanted to make sure I had the right person. So great. Thank you for connecting from that channel. Let's talk about it. The graduate. My degree is a bachelor's of science in healthcare management. Ooh, that's awesome. So are you going to be working in, so you'll be in the public, or you be in a public or private sector? Let me know. Which way do you want to go? Public or private? And you might not know right now. That's okay. You just graduated. We're just glad you graduated. Congratulations. That takes some goal setting and planning, preparation, and sticking with it. Points blank. Oh no, Sweet Thumb said, hey, thumbs up to cooking it with the Rooks. Points blank experience. Hey, Sweet Thumb. The monkeys. Yes, the monkeys were like that too. Hey, we're the monkeys. The monkeys don't messing around, or something like that. I'm trying to remember because I was real young when that show was out. The monkeys. Miss Betty, you took it way back. The monkeys. Oh my goodness. Okay, you're speaking Beatles. Yes, that's what I couldn't think about it at first, but yeah, I know you said that while I was thinking about it, but I'm, so far behind, I'm just getting it. Beatles is who I was thinking about, Sweet Thumb. The monkeys too. Yep. I remember the monkeys, but I wouldn't have remembered them if you didn't say anything, but I remember it now, that show. The monkeys. Hey, we're the monkeys. Kicking it with the Rooks is clapping. Or waving, waving. I think you're waving. Hello, Shanti. That is from Keish. And kicking it with the Rooks. Congratulations from Carol to the graduate. And Carol also said hi to Sweet Thumb. And we're 2 minutes in. So while we're wrapping it up, while I'm looking at everybody's comments still, is there anything you all would like to add to this conversation? Or is there anything that you all would like to say? Like if you're having a live later today or in the future, between now and Sunday, let's just take the weekend because people don't, we might not remember what you said you're going to do on Monday. So you can drop that in the chat. What else? If you want to keep on saying congratulations to the graduate, that's fine too. If you didn't have the opportunity to do that. Hey, Alvin Watkins. Mr. Watkins is in the building. Hey, Alvin. Hey. Thank you for coming in. Thank you. Shanti is saying hi to everybody. Hey, Sweet Thumb, PBT, and Keisha, congratulations. Let's talk about it. See, look at all that love you're getting. Let's talk about it. Yeah, let's talk about it. You are a graduate. And Carol is saying hi to Kicking It With the Rooks, Latoya, and Miss Betty. Hey, Carol. Shanti came back out the bushes to say hi and give you a little heart. You stayed on until 3 p.m. I'm staying on until 3. Do we even have another hour left in us? I know. I see you all here. I don't know. I mean, I can't stay on until 3 anyway because I have to get the child. So I can't stay on until 3, Miss Betty. But I'm glad to know that you all would even want me to stay on until 3. Like, that's major for me. Hey, Samira. That's from Shanti. Samira, hey, love. Mr. Watkins. Thank you for dropping your link. GGJ. Hey, we meet again. Yep, Carol Carol, that's something else. Carol and her miniature food over there. And Carol, I want to know if you eat, how often do you eat regular food? I only see you eating miniature food, of course, because that's your channel, but I'm pretty sure you eat food that is not miniature. I just let us know in the chat section, just for the sake of this conversation, just so that others will know that, yeah, you don't only cook miniature food, you also cook, I was about to say big people food. You also cook food that does not come in bite-sized pieces. Tamika, hey, why everybody coming in right now? It's almost making me feel like I need to stay longer, but I literally am done talking about the topic. And if you all want to stay and chit chat, just have some family time. I'm all right with that. I can do that because I can easily cut the beginning of this video and make it something. So if you want to talk and chit chat, hey, we here. Y'all let me know in the chat section if you want to keep talking. Maybe I can do it until 2:30. I can do another half hour. So if you all want to stay another half hour, let me know. Hi, Alvin. My kids, my two over there, they doing fine. Good afternoon, Tamika. That's Carol. Yeah, I guess I have to catch up. Hey, Tamika. Okay, that's from Shanti. Now I'm just trying to catch up with your comments, everybody. Hey, Tamika Davis, how are you today, sis? From Rod. Hey, all my friends from Mr. Watkins. We are doing well, Mr. Watkins. How you doing? How you doing over there? Tamika says hello. No, Sweet Thumb said hello to Tamika. Exactly. That's from Shanti. GGJ, Love Me Tracy dropped it. Thank you for dropping your link. Mr. Watkins said exactly. What's everybody saying exactly to? It could be anything. I don't even know. I'm too far behind to figure it out, I guess. Hey, my friend. I know Alvin. Everybody saying, hey, right there. Points blank. Thank you for dropping your link. Good job. Because you intelligent. You dropped that link. Nightbot reminds you that you're intelligent. Okay. Well, I'm glad to be a part of the family meeting. Yes. All you got to do is, just next time bring yourself a snack and a drink and, we'll just talk about it. We just talk about what we're going to talk about. After the topic or lesson, if you will, whatever, however you want to look at it, we just talk. We just have a good time and enjoy each other. This is really casual. Just, sit back, relax, talk about whatever comes to mind. I don't know if I brought up hair. I think Samir might have brought up hair. So that's how we started talking about hair. We're talking about The Graduate, just all things. Tell me something good that's happening in your life. I got 27 minutes. I have 27 minutes. So tell me the great things that's happening in your life. That's what we talk about in family meetings too. Still out, but in the bushes. Still out, but in the bushes running. Hey, Rooster. Hey, Ruru, how you doing? Hey, man. The big Rooster is in the building representing Cali. Virgo gang. Now, I have nothing against you, Virgos. Rooks, Virgo gang. I'm a Pisces, and I think Pisces gets along with everybody for the most part. Oh no, okay, unless you rub us the wrong way. My daughter said no quickly. That was a quick no. So perhaps not in all situations. However, I'm gonna let y'all have that Virgo gang thing. Okay, because I don't really know much about Virgos. Don't know much about Pisces either. No. Kicking it with the Rooks. Giving a heart. 2 hearts. Big Rooster. Roz said, hey, so what do you all want to talk about for the last 20-something minutes? What's up, Big Roo? Big Roo. I thought that was a joke. Now I need, what's that say? I thought that was a joke. Now I need to search the monkey. No, it's not a joke. Latoya Williams. You probably already Googled it because you did this a couple minutes ago, but Google it and you're going to see the monkeys. It was a show. You might be a little too young for that. I don't know. You might be too young to know that the monkeys existed, but I'm telling you, they did. Miss Betty was not joking because I remember seeing that show when I was little. And I remember the song too. Hey, with the monkeys. If you Google it, and if somebody reposted an old video of it on YouTube, you hear that song, that theme song, you're going to be cracking up. And that's all I remember. I don't remember anything else except for I think they said the monkeys don't monkey around or mess around or something like that. So, no. Go look it up. It's not a joke. It's not a game. It is not a game. Points blank. That's all. Big Rooster just made it real simple. Points blank. That means hello. Hello. Sweet Thumb. See, there he is, dropping just a name. Sweet Thumb. Boom. Tamika. Got it. What else? Let's see. You're the bomb. This is for everybody right there. That's from Nightbot from me. You're the bomb. I'm glad we're connected. Glad we connected. Stay connected. Yeah, stay connected. You all. This is an awesome community. The miniature food is so cute. Be so cute. It is so cute. It's so little. And I'm like, it's just so little and so bite sized. And you just pick it up and yum, yum, yum. Just eat it. And then you're gonna want something else to eat afterwards because it's only bite size. So you gotta make a whole bunch of them. You gotta make a whole lot of them, like little hors d'oeuvres or something, like just little mini snacks. Mm. Just taking it. That's why Carol probably drop the stuff all the time because it's so little. It's so little she have a hard time picking it up. Sure, keep talking. See, that's the encouragement from Miss Betty. Sure, keep talking. Get those WH in, girl. All right. I'm trying. And you're right. What did it say? I said, this time is personal. Don't quit. So I can't quit. I got to keep moving. Keep moving to get those WHs. So if it means sitting on here talking another half hour, that's what I'm going to do. Got to get it. Because my hours are looking real thin still. I think it went from 900 like 2 days ago to 901. I'm like, what's up with the watch hours? I don't know. But you know what? I'm just gonna keep doing my part, y'all. I'm gonna just do my part and let it do what it do. So, yay! Hello, Tracy D. Anderson and family. Hello there. Hello there, Miss Betty. Topic is don't quit. See how you all motivate me to stay on here another half hour, knowing I don't need to do anything. I just need to be on here chit chatting, right? That's all. Topic is don't quit. So don't quit. All right. I'm sold. Don't quit, Andrea. Don't quit. Keep it going. Y'all see Rooks over there laughing? The Rooks is laughing. Rooks, y'all, you all are doing awesome. You all, look, all of you content creators in here, you must have this attitude. You must have taken it personally because you all are y'all keeping it going because there are some days where it's like, you know what, content creation, all I'm gonna say is, that's all. I don't think I need to say anything else because you all know what the means, or you can interpret it how you like. But I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna keep it real simple. That's all. That's it. That's all. Thank you, Tracy, for dropping your link. You did it. You did it, Tracy. You did it. You did it. You did it. Hey, Tracy. That's Big Rooster said. Tracy D. Tracy D. What's up? Tracy said, Big Rooster. Big Rooster Show. Everybody's kind of just speaking right now. Lisa, I see you in a building, Lisa. Thank you for coming in, Lisa. Because you said, you had to work. I know you had to work. So thank you for coming in and spending some time with me. I still got 22 minutes left of chit-chatting. Hey, the Points Blank Experience family. Geeky, I eat in miniature. Geeky, I eat in miniature too. I know you eat in miniature. I get full on half chicken wings and maybe 4 French fries. What? If I feel greedy, I would eat an entire wing. No, you don't. No, I think that's a joke. Are you joking? Are you joking, Carol? Let me look right at this camera. Carol, are you joking with us? Don't tell me you don't eat a whole piece of chicken. I know you eat a whole piece of chicken, girl. And some fries. Please, I eat a whole piece of chicken and some fries. And if that chicken is fried right, oh please, I'm about to. Now I don't like cook. I don't cook the fried chicken because I don't like cooking fried foods because I don't like the grease popping me and stuff like that. And also I try to, cook in a more healthy way. But yeah, I'll go buy chicken wings every now and then, to eat. But Carol, stop it. Stop, Carol, stop it. I know you better eat you eat a whole entire wing if you feel greedy. Okay. I don't know if you playing or not, but it sounds like a joke. It sounds like a joke to me. I'm calling you on that one. Let's see. What Shanti say? Wait a minute now. Shanti, you supposed to be in the bushes. You weren't supposed to hear what I just said, girl. No, I'm just playing because I ain't going to say it behind your back. Anyway, I said right here so everybody can hear it. I said something about Virgos. I don't know about Virgos. I just said Pisces. I know I'm a Pisces, and I know Pisces are lovely and wonderful and kind. No. Did y'all hear that? She said, no. That came too fast. You didn't even think about it. Let's try it again, daughter. That's my own daughter. It be your own people. Y'all hear that? It's your own people. I literally was saying something nice about Pisces, and then she's like, "No, I'm a Pisces. What you saying about your mama?" Hey, Lisa. Wait a minute now. I'm sorry, Brooke, Shanti, you got me cracking up with that. I could just imagine you saying that in my head. It's funny. GGJ, how are you doing? I'm doing well, Mr. Watkins. I like saying your last name if you haven't noticed. It kind of gives me that coming to America. Oh, my earring was hurting my ear. I'll probably take it out in a minute, y'all. If I take it out, I might have one earring in, one earring out. I've done that before. I'm just giving you a heads up so you'll know. Pisces get along with me. I get along with you. I'm a Pisces, so I mean, I get along with you here. I don't know what it'll be like in real life. I imagine we would get along. Yeah, Pisces are lovable. They're easy to get along with. I think. I think. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I know Virgos. I hear things, but I don't really know. I've not experienced like I get along for the most part with people. Like I'm really a people person. If you all haven't noticed, I like people. I like people. I do like to be, like to do my own thing a lot of times. I do like to do my own things, but I can be extroverted. I'm both introvert, extrovert. Just depends on the day, depends on how I feel, depends on who around me, depends on a lot of stuff. But for the most part, I'm very like, I'll talk to anybody. I will talk to anybody. I will. I'll talk to anybody, but if you start talking crazy, I'm leaving. I don't do that though. I'll talk to anybody, but if you start talking crazy and start saying something, then I'm like, wait a minute, get out. I'll be like, Zoom, goodbye. I'm cooking me a late breakfast. Okay, what you eating, Mr. Watkins? What are you eating? I don't like breakfast anyway. Just say it's lunch at this point, Mr. Watkins. But you making breakfast food for lunch. That's probably what you're doing. Virgos do too, Andrea. We can get along with anybody, but once we are done with you, we are done. Other than that, we cool. Okay. See, I mess with Virgos. I'm like that too. I don't know. I don't know if Pisces are all like that. I know I'm like that. And sometimes people are like, you don't act like a Pisces. I hear I don't act like a Pisces. I don't really know what that means. But yeah, so we could Shanti. Now you know. You already know. I mess with you. I mess with Shanti. I have no issues with you, none. So I guess I like Virgos, right? And Big Rooster here, Virgo. I guess I like Virgos. I mean, you two are the ones that I know so far that I can think of. I'm sure I know more. And like I said, I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm just a cool kind of girl. I'm like the girl next door, really, y'all. Unless you ain't get along with the girl next door. Like I'm really just, I don't know. I think I'm pretty cool. That's what I say. I think I'm pretty cool. I used to watch. You used to watch the Monkeys, Big Rooster. What was your favorite episode? Let's see if you can remember. You got 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. No, stop. Let me stop playing. GGJ, thank you, Sweet Thumb, for dropping your link. Because I know people want to connect with you. See what Nightbot said about you? You're so intelligent, Sweet Thumb. You have never heard of the Monkeys, Ashanti? That's because you younger. You ain't hear about them because you're younger. You got to go Google it. They might. I wonder if I Google it right now, would it appear? Let me see. I'm gonna try this out for you all. The Monkeys. It was a show, and the guy's hair was like the Beatles hair. That's all I can remember. They reminded me of the Beatles, but they it was a television show, and I don't remember how often it came on. I just remember seeing it. The Monkeys. I don't know why my phone, I put in monkeys. It put a money bag and keys. That's funny. No, the Monkeys. Oh, okay, they were actually a pop band. Now, see, I didn't know that. They were a pop band and they had a sitcom. So I'm gonna show you. Let's see if y'all can see the picture. I'm gonna see if it's a glare. Let me take myself off my live on my phone. So never heard of Monkeys. This is what they looked like. Maybe you can see. It's a glare, Shanti, but that's the Monkeys. See, just so you know, we're not making it up. That's better, right? The monkeys. The monkeys aren't messing around. This is how I remember them right here. Yeah, they had this little show. I won't play it or anything. Let me see if I can find more pictures. Yeah, see? Can y'all see that? Those are what the monkeys look like. It's a group. See how they had their haircut? That's how my haircut was that day. That one right there. I'm not even kidding. See how they look like a mushroom? That's how the lady did me. And I had to leave the hair salon and put a hoodie over my head because it looked so terrible. Oh, I guess I could zoom in. Duh. So you see him right there at the top? Right here. That's how my hair looked right there. It did. And I was like, oh no. Nobody asked for this. I did not ask for that. And I'm telling y'all, it was a sight to see, or a sight you did not want to see, I should say. So let's see. Thank you, Latoya. So that's the Monkees. If you Google it and watch one of their shows, I don't remember. I just know it was an old show and they did sing on the show. I just didn't realize they were artists, I guess. I guess they are artists. Carol. Thank you, Latoya. That's from Carol. Big Rooster said Carol. He's talking, he's saying, hey, Latoya Williams, I got 15. I'm waiting on one of my high school friends and his wife to pull up on me. Oh, because, wait, are they going with you on the trip, Latoya? Are they going? Because y'all going to have a good time. Thank you. You're welcome. I don't know if that was for me, but I'm just going to say you're welcome anyway. Wow, you almost at 1K. Who almost at 1K? Who be talking about, Miss Betty? Oh, me? Because I'm at 900? Let me see. I'll tell you what I'll give you all the exact number. I can go right to the studio on my cell phone and tell you what I am. I'm going right to earn right now. Oh, I moved up a whole hour. 902. That's still a long way to go, y'all. I don't know. Y'all gonna have to keep me uplifted and in prayer to continue these lives, because although I love coming here and chit chat with you all, it's gonna have to all be God. Okay, so that's me. Let me move myself up. That's me. But I wanted y'all to see the hours. I don't know if y'all can see it, if I can make it clear enough. Man, I can't. The sun. It's because my window, my curtain is open, I think. Let's see if I can close it. That's one. Oh. Well, it says 902. 902 out of 4,000, because I'm going for 4,000. I'm not going for 300. I'm not going for 3,000. We got to go for 4K. Can y'all see that? Probably not. I can't get it so that this Zoom. This is a glare. I know it's coming from that other window, and I don't feel like getting up to close it. So just believe what I say. It's 902. Y'all see, you can tell it's only 902 because the blue bar is not even, it's only right there. So just know that I will not lead you all astray, and I will not lie about that. Because it's work. It's going to take some work. I have a goal. I'm going to meet that goal. Alvin Watkins. Yes, Miss Betty. So I can celebrate that. I'm almost at 1K. Almost at 1K. And also, the YouTube studio is always behind by like 5 days or something like that. That's what I observed. Let's see, because it says, well, yep, 5 days. Showing data as of June 2nd, 2024. So I may have had people watching since then. You know, God is good. That's it. I'm going to continue on this journey until I'm not supposed to. That's all. Let's see. So Alvin Watkins don't even know what brunch is, but about to smash those waffles or these waffles. I know he probably is about to smash those waffles. I eat a whole chicken. I'm just saying. Y'all put a 1 if y'all think Carol only eat a half of a wing. Hey, Miss Frugal. Hi, how are you? I don't know. Are you new here? Because if you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome in. It's good to see you, LP. Good to see you. 2 hours going strong. I see I'm 2 hours in, LP. Miss Betty was trying to get me to do 3, but I can't do 3 because I'm a mom and I got to go pick up children. So I'm gonna do it until 2:30, so that way I can still be on time to get my daughters. But yeah, I would, but I can't. So we're gonna have to do 2.5 today, and you all come back and see me Monday. I'll be back here Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. I'm gonna still be back here, like I said, unless the good Lord say something different. Miss Frugal, hello there, Miss Frugal. Thank you for coming in. Miss Frugal and LP. Don't forget, type GGJ. Miss Frugal, if you're new here, welcome in, welcome in. We're just having a family chat. That's all. We already talked about the topic, so you might have to just go in replay mode, which I would greatly appreciate because it will get me to that WH that we're trying to get. So don't be afraid to, let this roll afterwards. Just press the replay and just kind of listen in. Then you'll see what we were talking about. It's about basically, don't quit. Making this thing personal, going after what you want to go after. And that's what I'll say about that. Kicking it with the rooks. Let's see what Shanti is saying. I know when I come out, I get stuck. That way I watch a lot of people from the bushes. I know, yes, you do get stuck. Oh, I'll be stuck at work forever messing with YouTube. Yes, you will. I second that. I second that because sometimes, sometimes you had to sit in the bushes. Tell me if you all struggle with this. Sometimes you just had to sit in the bushes because if you even come out just to say hi, then you find yourself, now you got to type because you just constantly in there. That's me, at least. I feel like once I come out to play, now I got to be out there. Unless it's something I really, really got to do in the background. Then I'm like, okay, I come in and out and I sit in the back. But otherwise, like as soon as you come out, it's like you start speaking. Now you got to speak to everybody because you got manners. You want to speak to everybody. Then you might want to comment because you might be in the bush and you be like, hold up. I need to say this. And you're like, you want to add your comment. Or you might be in the bushes trying not to say nothing, like, trying not to say nothing. I'm trying. And then all of a sudden, next thing you know, your fingers on the keyboard, right? So I know what you're talking about, Shanti. Just try to do what you're gonna do. You know what? I'm glad you're here in the bushes or not, typing comments and doing both. I'm glad you're here. That's all I say about that. But yeah, YouTube will have you on here chatting when you're supposed to be working. And I'm not saying don't do it, you all. Please do. Please chat while you're working. Just, peep like that. Make sure the boss not looking over your shoulder. Then just hurry up and type something real quick. Geeky girl. Use some acronyms. GG, WY, GGJ, you're welcome. Do that. Or thank you. Or whatever you had to say. I'm just trying to make it quick. But put a smiley face or something just so I know you still there. Just, because I like to know you all are there. Because Virgos are the bomb. Of course you would say that. I would say, yeah. I mean, I had no problems with you Virgos. I had no problems with y'all. None. I'll even venture off to say I don't have any problems with any other signs. I mean, unless it's that particular person and they say something and then I'm like, okay, now we got a problem. Now I just don't mess with you because you, not because you a Virgo or whatever you are, Cancer or whatever. I don't know. Facts, big rooster. Yeah, that's Shanti over there agreeing. See, she coming in and out the bushes. See, because you stuck already, ain't you, Shanti? See, that's what happens. As soon as you say hi, I pull you into the conversation because I like you. And then now you find yourself saying hello to everybody. See, because she's got manners. Saying hello to everybody, giving hearts. Let me know you still here, doing all those things. And then Tracy's saying the rooks. Okay, let's see. Latoya's trying to speak up for the cancers. I think my mom is a Cancer. Yeah, I got a lot of cancers in my life too, and they are loving people. Yes, I'm a Cancer, and we are loving, emotional people. I would agree with that. Nope, Shanti, nope. That's funny. I'm definitely going to Google it, but I'm not young. I'm a seasoned 41. Yeah, well, you a little bit behind me. Yeah, seasoned. That's right. That's right. You in the 40 and over club. 40 and over. That's right. 40 and over. Yeah, but Google it. If you watch things like I was gonna say the Cosby Show, but I remember it from it's like way back when. I'm trying to think of some shows that was out doing Mork and Mindy. Was that a show or am I making it up? Was it a show called Mork and Mindy? Does anybody remember that? Mork and Mindy? And it was another one where I wish I could remember the name of that show. It was a guy, his name was Balky. The guy's name was Balky. That's all I can remember. I don't remember the name of the show. And you all are probably like, oh man, Geeky Girl's dating herself. I don't care. I'm in my 40s, in my late 40s, and I don't mind. Late. And I remember the Monkeys. I remember the show with Balky. I remember, I think the show was called Mork and Mindy. I remember Punky Brewster. You all remember Punky Brewster? Now we're going down memory lane. I like this. I can do this for another 6 minutes or more. No, I definitely got to get off by 2:35 at the latest. Kicking it with the Rooks is laughing. Yes. You all got to, those old shows. She said, hi, Tracy. I'm too old to remember my favorite episode. Oh, I'm too far behind if I'm just getting, hey, Cricket Peach. Okay, you right, Big Rooster, because that was so long ago. Geeky Girls, hey, Cricket Peach. How you doing with that land over there? You still walking around in the morning with Can't Stop? Because I've been missing you all trying to, because that's the same time frame that I go do drop-offs and stuff like that. So I've been missing you all with your lives. I see them. Okay, well, I'll go listen to them. I don't know if you want to really listen to them, Shanti. I don't know. It depends on your style of music. Like that may or may not be your cup of tea. I don't really remember any of their songs. I just remember them reminding me of the Beatles. I remember the sitcom a little bit. I don't really remember the shows, the episodes, like Big Rooster said. I just can remember that they had a sitcom. I remember them having a show, and it was on at somebody's house that I was at before. And I was just like, the monkeys, and they were like jumping around in the entry, and they had, instruments. That's all I really remember about that. I don't know if I like the music or not. I might go listen to see if, their music is something I actually liked. I don't know. Hey, Peach. So I'm not trying to persuade you at all to listen to them. I'm just trying to tell you that they existed. That's all I'm here for. Like, I'm not recommending them to anybody. I don't know. Because I don't know enough about it. Big Rooster. Cricket Peach said, kicking it with the rook. So she's saying hi to both of you and Big Rooster. Latoya says, I'm sorry, your hair was like that. I'm sorry, my hair was like that too. Not again. It ain't gonna happen again. I'm telling you, it's not gonna happen again. You were sorry. I was sorry. The lady should have been sorry because she cut it like that and allowed me to go out and then try to fix it. Like, she cut it and was okay with it. Like, okay. And she was, and I even said, how does my hair look? She's like, oh, it look good. See, don't lie to people. Don't lie to people. She was definitely lying because I definitely looked like I should have never had my hair like that. It looked like one of those like real old wigs, like old wigs that like the ones you could probably get at Party City or something. And I was like, what have I done? What have I done? And I was married too. I was married. I said I was married like I'm not. I am still married currently, but I was just saying I wasn't single and ready to mingle because I probably would have been like, oh, I don't care. But my husband had to actually look at that hairstyle. And I remember too coming to the house and I was trying to put it back in like a little ball, and my hair was like, I had like this much hair back there. It was like really just, when people had that joke when you like try to pin your hair back in a little ponytail and you got like a little ball. It was like a little ball and it was shaved in the back. Well, she ain't shaving right. It was just like hair, it just wasn't right. It was not right. It just wasn't right. And my husband was looking like, Dre, you always doing something. That's when I used to do all the things to my hair. I had it washed. I mean, I had it cut. I had it dyed. I had it everything. Like, I had all the styles. And he was just looking like, what have you done? And my husband is real blunt. Like, he's very much so one of those people that will tell you what they're thinking. And he was like, you look a mess. Basically, that's what he said. And I was just looking and I had to laugh. Like, it was so hilarious. I'm looking at myself in the mirror and I was like, I can't believe my hair look like this. I'm gonna have to wear a hoodie the rest of my life, or a hat, or until it grows back. Maybe not the rest of my life, but I'm gonna have to do something until it grows back. Y'all, I had to just wear that hairstyle until it grew out. So I know what Latoya is talking about when she says I had to go through that stage. You know that stage, that growing out phase, man. And I said, I will not do this again. That was one thing I could control. You know how some things you can't control. I could control that. And I said, I will not let somebody do this to my hair again. No, not one. Not Andrea. No, ma'am. No, sir. No, ma'am. No, sir. Not going to do it. Sifting. All right, Tracy. That probably was for somebody else. Latoya, Tracy, D, Tamika. Cricket is calling all y'all out. That's what she did. Latoya Williams, no, they're here for a visit and they want to see me. Aw, so you got to go when they pull up? Did they pull up? Let me know when they pull up. If they pull up, oh, we only got a couple minutes left anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and extend this to 2:35 because I can, because I still have enough time. Yeah, all I need is like 15 minutes. Yeah, I can make it. So 2:35, y'all. That's the max. I'm gonna go with max. Latoya, if they come in and I'm still on here, just tell them to come and have a seat. Invite them. Say, come on, listen to Geeky Girl. She's gonna be here another 5 minutes. You could do that. And tell them to subscribe to my channel too. Let me stop. No, I'm serious though. I'm just saying, they're here to see you. That's so special. It's so nice when friends come to see you. Y'all gonna have a good time. Yes, I was talking to you, Andrea. You said we were doing good. So I said, thank you. You are doing good. Oh, yeah. And I mean that too, Shanti. Y'all are doing good. Y'all are doing excellent over there. Keep it up. Whatever you doing, it's working. It's working. So, girl, ride that wave. Keep it going. I hope y'all reach. If y'all want 1 million, I hope y'all get 1 million and more. Beyond 1 million and beyond. Soar. I want y'all to reach it. Keep going, girl. Keep going. Keep going. Then I can be like, oh, I know them. That's the Rooks. I remember Shanti. Even if you don't come to the channel, when I see you, I'll just be so proud. I'll be like, oh, I remember. I remember when she used to run my playlist for me, and I remember when she was watching the videos and commenting and coming in the lives, and whoever else over here, Big Rooster, Latoya, everybody, Miss Betty. I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, because what I do understand is, sometimes you're connected to people, and then sometimes in different seasons you might not be as connected as you were. Doesn't mean you don't like them. Doesn't mean doesn't mean you had a falling out. It just might mean you've moved on. Like you might be doing grand things, and it just may the time it may just be a little bit off, or I might not see you the way I used to see you. And I have no problem with people who do that. I love to see people. I love to see people challenge themselves. I love to see people reach new heights and attain their goals. And I love to see people successful, whatever your definition of success is. Whatever it is, do it. Become the best person you can become. I'm right there cheering you on. I want you. I want you to do it. You all just don't know. That's what fuels me. When I see you all doing well, when I see you all just doing it, right? Make it personal and do it. That's what makes me happy. I'd be like a proud mama, like, oh, I knew Big Rooster when he was over there eating that whole chicken. I know Corel. She used to make this miniature food all the time. Now look at her on TV with her own show. That's why I speak stuff into existence. I knew Shanti. I like to think that I still know her. There, she used to be in my live, talking from the bushes, coming in, jumping in, and getting stuck in the chat. And I remember all those good times. Y'all know my short-term memory is not that great. You have to remind me. You see, Shanti just had to remind me and put my business out there on the street and tell people, because I didn't remember what I said, but she reminded me. That's all y'all got to do. Because sometimes I should be talking and I go into left field and I be like, oh yeah, I did say that. So thank you for the reminder, Shanti. I said all that to say, y'all keep doing it. Keep going. Keep going. I'm going to be right there cheering. Even if you don't see me all the time, I'm in the background like, yay! Singing in the background or chilling in the background. I'd be like, yes, they did it. Safe travels, Latoya. Oh, Latoya gone? Did she leave? Oh, that was a long time ago. Let me catch up. Let me stop talking and catch up. Read y'all comments. Oh, I thought it was vacation time. It is vacation. Wait, no. She's going to hang out with some friends first. Thank you, Rooks. She hanging out. Then she going on vacation with her hat. Toya, remember you got the hat and the outfit all set, ready to go? What Miss Betty say? Let's see. Yeah, we not working on 3K. We are going for 4K. We going for the 4K. I don't even see 3K. I don't see 3K. That number means nothing to me. I know that's partial monetization. I don't want partial. I want it all. Forget that. Give me the 4K. Give me the 4K. Miss Betty, I know you're going to be there reminding me, to push me to keep on going these extra minutes and all that stuff. And I know my time is running short. I see the time. I know Miss Betty probably yelling at me right now, but I ain't at that comment, so we ain't going to worry about it. Latoya, and yes, my youngest daughter is a Cancer and is the same. Loving and very emotional. Yeah, the Cancers, I'm good with them too. I don't know, I don't really look at the signs like that and all that stuff. I just say, I like that person. And if you happen to say, oh, yeah, I'm a Virgo. Okay, well, I guess I like Virgos. When's your birthday, Latoya? That's what Shanti said. 4K, get paid for those commercials. That's what I'm talking about. Forget the 3K. I'll take it on the road to 4K. I'm not saying I won't take it. Please don't misunderstand that. I won't. I'm gonna just glide right past that 3K though. Right into 4. I want to slide right into 4K. Home base. Boom. Commercials, ads. Give it to me. All of it. I want it all. I want everything that's supposed to be mine. I hope, see, for the new people who come in here, y'all probably, if you get the idea that I'm conceited or something, I hope not. That's not who I am. But I am a person that likes to reach my goals and that I don't feel bad about it. God gave me the desire to want to do these things. And I do not apologize for it. I don't apologize for it. If he didn't want me to feel that way, he wouldn't have given it to me. And I am going to ride. I'm going to do it. Alvin T. Watkins said biscuit. Thank you for dropping your link, Tracy. Alvin was talking about a biscuit. I think that's what he's eating for his lunch. I am an Aries. Okay, he said that. Let's see. I know 235. I know, y'all. I know. The Rooks. I can't stand it because I want to be mad for something. Thank you for coming in. Together we travel. Hello. Welcome and welcome and welcome. Welcome in. In the background, Buddha, you still in the background? Yay, Buddha boo. Latoya, Shanti is laughing at you. The Rooks 721. She putting that date out there. That's when she going. 721. Time to go. I know I gotta go in a minute. I'm probably not at that comment, but I'm sure it's some people yelling at me. I can feel it. I'm gonna leave in a second, y'all. I can't. I think I technically can go by 2:40 and still get there in time because my alarm didn't go off yet. I got my alarm set. I just don't say 2:30, so I could have got myself and my daughter together, but my other daughter she's here, so she can watch her. So I can get out of here safely at 2:40 and get there in time. Don't yell at me. 2:40. All right. Hey, together and Buddha. Buddha. That's from Shanti. Latoya. Oh, okay. Okay. My baby is 625. Y'all up next. Yes, y'all are up. Y'all about to celebrate. Thank you, beautiful. I love being here. I love being with you all. I do. If I wasn't a mom and a wife, I would probably be on YouTube all the time. That would probably be a problem. But I would be on here all the time chit-chatting with you all. Because as long as you all are being yourselves and doing what you do, and I like what you do so far, the people that I interact with seem to be authentic to me. I mean, every time I interact with you all, you're the same way. If I see you on video, if I see you in somebody else's chat, I'm good with that. Those are my kind of people. I'm finding my tribe. I'm finding my tribe. Before, like I said, I was solo dolo. I was all right with that. I was like, okay, so I'm here. I'm going to drop this and I'm going to leave. Somebody can pick it up. I'll be back. When I get back, now I see what's happening. I see. God's like, no, you need a community, Andrea. Get yourself together. So thank you for being my community, kicking with the Rooks and everybody. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's see. Hopefully, you all continue to come by and visit me. And also keep climbing. I think it's no ceiling. There is no ceiling. So keep on going. Keep going. Keep going. If you need to stop and take a break, it's okay to take a break, get a pit stop, hydrate, get a cup of water, drink, or whatever your favorite drink is. Take a little break, get a little vacation in like Shanti and like Latoya is about to do with her swoop bang, all that. Take a little break and then get back into it. But don't quit. Don't ever quit. Cancers, I'm going to keep my comments quiet. Oh, Big Rooster, I know you did not say that to the Cancers. The Rooks, tell your babies I said happy, blessed, early birthday. Oh, look at all that love. That's so beautiful. That's just beautiful, y'all. I didn't watch it, but yes, Mork and Mindy. Yeah, see? Okay, LP, thank you. Because I'm like, I knew I couldn't make up a name like that. Mork and Mindy? Where would I get that from? It would have had to exist. Thank you, Latoya. You too. That's from Shanti. Mindy. Yes, I know that's what you meant. Punky Brewster, Soleil Moon Fry, I remember. Punky Brewster, I always want you here with me. Big Brewster, now gonna say it. No, gonna say it. She said, no, gonna say it. Gonna say it, Rooster. Yep, Mork and Mindy. Yes. Nanu. Yep. See, I ain't the only one that watched that stuff. I cannot remember the show with Balky, but I know I saw it. I know it existed too. Because again, why would we just come up with the name Balky? That's not like a name you just, hey, Balky. No, it's like a Mork and Mindy. Thank you, the Rooks. I'm trying to catch up with y'all comments if y'all haven't noticed, because I know it's 2:39. I need to get up. Perfect Strangers. Yes, that's it. You still watch Punky Brewster? How you watch Punky Brewster? Oh yeah, you like on Netflix or one of those, the channels like that. I might have to put it up for my kids because I used to watch Punky Brewster too. All her pastel colors on. Cricket Peach, that's from Sweet Thumb. Big Rooster is, hey, Cricket Peach. And I'm trying to catch up. Let's see. Well, brunch is late breakfast. Yeah, it is. You get that. Thank you for dropping your link, Mr. Watkins. And Latoya said, I will. She's going to have a good time. That's what I think she's saying. And Shanti's giving us some good advice. Shorts. Post shorts, y'all. I'm going to take that. And I wish I can pin it. But thank you for the advice, Shanti. I've noticed it is helping out. But you are where I want to be. So I'm going to do it. That's my alarm right there. I know. I hear you. I'm coming. Leave me alone. Stop talking to me. I'm coming. Alarm, stop. Go and take that earring out. I'm about to. Child, if Sarah Jakes can take her wig off, I can take my earring off because it was hurting. I don't like the ones that do this, y'all. I don't like the earrings that had like this hook or this, because it always hits against the back of my ear and I don't like it. And that one was bothering me. So thank you for the permission, Latoya. It was gonna come out anyway. I probably would have snatched it out as soon as I turned this live off. Yep, Miss Betty, here, go pick up that baby. I know Miss Betty was yelling at me. I could feel it. I could feel it through. I could feel it through the airways. We will make it. I'm rooting for us all, 100%. That's the kind of attitude I like. That I love it. We gonna make it. Absolutely. The bigger you get, the harder it is to see everyone. I know it's got to be difficult. It's got to be difficult. I only have a fraction of what you got, and I'm like, I couldn't even answer everybody's comments the other day, and I try to answer comments back and be as engaging as I can because I want people to know that I think they're special and they're important to me. But sometimes you just can't get to them. People got to understand that. Shanti, if you can't ever get back to my comment, I understand. Don't even worry about it, girl. I know you there. I know you there. Doesn't mean they don't want to, but we have to remember there's only 24 hours in a day and people have lives. Absolutely right. People have lives. It's only 24 hours in a day. And I know some people don't want to hear this, but it ain't always about you. Like that person they got to do things. They got to make things work for them. So if you upset with the content creator or whomever because they ain't get back to you, chill out. Just take it down a little notch. Take it down a notch because I'm sure they're not ignoring you. They just don't have time right now. And I know because I'm a content creator and I don't have the time. Some people might be like, oh, she over exaggerating. No, I really do not have the time. The time I have, I'm on here. That's it. That's all. Leave people alone. Mind your business. Yes, exactly. Andrew, speaking. I'll never forget you. Trust me. Oh, you see this heart, child? That's for you. Wait, that heart don't look right. There we go. That's closer. That heart, that's for all you all. I will not forget you. Like um, I remember faces a lot of times more than I remember names. But in this case on YouTube, I will remember the names. I remember your channel name. I might not remember where I saw you if you are not here all the time, but if you get like Shanti, I'm gonna remember you, child. Rooster, Miss Betty, all y'all, I'm gonna remember you because you frequent this place often. But for those who are like new and only come in once in the blue moon, I might be like, hey, do I know you? Have I ever seen you before? That's why, because I might remember. You're a singer. You gonna sing something one day, Mr. Watkins? Yeah, sing something one day. I know I got 3 minutes. Come on, vacation. I need Latoya link. I love vacation vlogs. Latoya, did you drop your link? Drop it for Shanti. You probably already did. 4K. Yes. 4K. That's what we going. I'm gonna say these last couple comments. I'm gonna get out of here. Facts, people are people. Signs don't matter much. We just be joking around. Yep, you're right about that. Exactly. I think it's a good joke. I think it's a joke too, Shanti. All right, I'm gonna just, if I see hellos to everybody, I'll skip the hellos and I'm gonna just say y'all comments so I can hurry up and say that. That's right. God is good. God gave it to you and God gave it to me. That's right. Together. Okay, that's Big Rooster speaking. I'm going to just skip that. Big Rooster, let me get to Keisha. Keisha said, so glad everyone has joined in to check out our geeky girl, Miss Andre, and her beautiful vibes and doors. Thank you, Keisha. See, Keisha could have got mad at me. She left me a nice long comment and I ain't get back yet. I'm going to get there, Keisha. I'm going to get back. I saw it. It popped up today. I was like, oh, I got to get to that comment. So I'm coming. Keisha, yes, I agree. Yeah. You got to give people some grace and some leeway. It ain't all about you all the time, boo. They got lives. People have families. Went to the bush, was out in the garden, but still listening. Thank you. See? Still listening, Keisha. Mork and Mindy, yes, that was Robin Williams. Rest in peace. Buys under peace and blessings, chat fam. Congrats to the Rooks. I'm just going through and read the comments real quick because I know. GGJ, Tracy dropped her link. Right, that's Shanti. Love, I love those the Rooks. Everybody saying, hey, Keisha, Tracy, GGJ. Yes, we at the end, right on time. See how y'all kept me going? Love it. All right, you are. So I will not be here. I will not. I said I won't not. I won't not, and I will not be here Saturday and Sunday unless I just decide to, pop up because content creators, we do that. We do pop up. So y'all might see me pop up. If I pop up, come on in here so we can talk. Otherwise, I'll be here Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. As of now, until something changes, I'll let you all know. I try to be as upfront with you as I can, but Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. I know a lot of you have to work. I understand that. I'm going to be here. If ain't nobody else going to be here, I'm going to be here talking to myself. So I'll see you all next week, Monday through Friday. Have a wonderful, blessed weekend. Hit those goals. Do not quit. Make it personal. Don't worry about the person next to you. They're not in your lane. You do what you got to do. You do what you got to do. Thank you, Keisha. That's from Shanti. Do what you have to do in order to reach that goal or reach that accomplishment. Right? We had some graduates here, so she reached those goals. You all can do it as well. Shanti, we're looking for you for that million. Big Rooster, million. Miss Betty, million. All of y'all, do it. A million, nothing less, nothing less. And I'm gonna get that 4K. I'm getting that 4K. All right. I'll see you all. Have a great weekend. That's what Shanti said. We're gonna go out with that. So thank you all for coming in and supporting me and staying here for this long. You went into the bushes, you came out, went into the garden and came out. I appreciate it. I really do. So thanks for the encouraging words. And I will see you all next week. Have a great weekend. I got to go get my babies. See you all later. Thank